you. Thank you. We'd like to start on the other end now. A gentleman by the name of Robin Williams. Robin, please.
Thank you. Oh, say what it was. Thank you. Get down, Funky. Okay, get back up here. 18 years ago, they greet him in small towns by tying a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Then they try and hang him with it. All I can say, though, is this man's a genius. Now, who else can take all the forms of comedy, slapstick, satire, mime, and stand-up, and turn it into something that'll offend everyone? No, but this man doesn't want any frills on his show. All he wants is a loose director, a tight script, and a warm place to rehearse.
Yo, what's up, everybody? NBC The Game Live. Let's go. Going old. Shout out the Outcast and the 13th floor, man. Broadcasting from Taiwan, the real District 13, Shaolin. Today's episode is the truth about ending up alone. What is your legacy? Nietzsche and the art of being alone. Shout out to Cynthia in the house. What's going on? Cynthia. Chica. Lady Luck, good to have you. Good to have you. Number one live. Modern Man, what's going on? Good to have you. Truthism. Growth. Pleasure. Happy retrograde. The bird slammed into the wall, into the window. What's going on, man? One man. So what happens when you grow old alone? What do you think is gonna happen? And welcome to the stream, by the way. We'll be diving into something real, something tender. Something sooner or later we're all gonna have to face. We're growing old. Not just that. Can you still evolve your consciousness if it's just you? And what's the difference when you grow old, surrounded by family and friends? Yeah, I think there is a difference. Or maybe not. We'll find out. I'm curious what you have to say. What's the fact of all fear, freedom, loneliness, and love, legacy, and how aging, no matter what kind of state, can be a powerful spiritual awakening. Do you have a fear of growing old alone? Is it a fear you have that you don't want to say out loud? That one night, one day, it'll be you alone. We shall see. Yeah. No kids, no partner. Maybe your friends have faded out. Just the mirror, the memories, and the sound of your own voice. It's kind of heavy, huh? So let's be honest, it might be a little scary because we're living in a world that constantly shows aging as a loss. But is it a loss, man? Talk about loss of beauty, loss of reverence, loss of revenue, loss of community. But I want to flip that tonight because loss isn't the whole story. Yes, aging alone has its challenges, but it also has a spiritual power as well. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Because you definitely can evolve your consciousness through solitude. I've seen it happen. What's up, Nancy? I have elders in my life, 85 plus, who teach me how to age with grace and beauty. Yeah, that's the thing, with beauty and grace, for sure. We're, as the great Mike Tyson used to say, we're living in the days of grace. Navigating this world with grace, that's the key. And that's great that you actually acknowledge your elders. Yes, in general, I would say they contributed to like the problems that we have today. However, they've also contributed to the good things we have today as well. You know, and it's a matter of picking that out, right? I mean, someday we're going to be elders, like it or not. Some of us are already elders in this game, right? Am I right? Yeah, so let's see this. I want to check out what's up. There's a young man. Was like he said, slept the day away, just woke up. Good to see you, Joe Cool. We're asking the questions about growing old alone, growing older alone. Can you still evolve your consciousness? Yeah, I think you can. You have to be. You have to be able to. A lot of us are somewhat alone. We live alone, but we're not totally alone. We have family, children that are older. Uh, if you're younger, you have parents that lives, you know, somewhere close by or far away. Yeah. Let's see. So let's look at this. I'm curious what you guys have to say. But this video, the truth about ending up alone as you age, from Solo second half. That's the lady's name. Let's check out what she has to say. Bring this shit down.
If you think you're not alone, you better think again and prepare. It's a cold day out here in New Jersey. I'm out in the Pine Barrens. Nugget, my dog, wanted to go for a walk, so here we are. And as a result, you're going to get some cold, hard truths from me. If you think you're not alone and your family's going to be there to take care of you, your spouse has got things all settled down, and maybe you've got kids, you think they're going to be there for you when you get older if your health starts to fail, let me tell you, think again. You don't have to go around being paranoid or worried, but you do need to be prepared. You need to think as an individual and treat life like you may be on your own someday. Because over 50, as we get older, all kinds of things change. I've seen it. Everybody else out there has seen it too. We've all got stories. Share some of yours down in the comments.
Yeah, share some of them in the chat for sure. I'm what's up, Markella? Good to see you. You're right on time. Number one Mon Markella. What is this? Do you live alone? No, I don't live alone. I live with my 3 dogs and my son and my beautiful wife. Here's one picture of us right here. Yeah. Not alone, man. The closest I get to being alone is coming up to my office on the 4th floor and doing this broadcast with you guys, which isn't technically I'm not alone. Shout out to Markella. You said if you would like to donate, you can do so by super chat, super stickers, memberships, and buy me a coffee at that Dirt Shed link right there. Donations are appreciated, and thank you very, very, very much, guys. We love donations.
I mean, when it comes to business and anything that's successful, a friend of mine the other day told me, he said, I don't know what it was, but someone was around and said, yeah, because money can't buy happiness. And he turned around and he said, no, money does buy happiness. You just got to give it away. That made all the sense in the world to me because it's the truth.
Interesting, Cynthia. I was trying to make you, I think you were a mod. I don't know why it's not anymore, but I was trying to make you a mod. I don't know if you have something on your account where you can't do that, but I was trying to remod it again. Yeah, so let's go about. So she said when you turn 50, it really, it's really an existential thing. You're gonna be a lot of folks are gonna be alone. Here, Joe Cool, Cynthia, Landry, more than willing to come up. Everybody's willing to come up if you want to build on this wonderful topic.
Help people out. How many of us know people that don't really pay attention to their finances? A lot of times it's the women that are not paying as much attention to the finances, especially with older generations.
Yeah, it creeps up on you too, right? If you don't pay attention to your finances, end up losing a lot of money.
Next thing you know, spouse dies and they don't know what to do. They don't even know where the money.
They don't even know where the money is, huh? They don't even know where the money. Let me get Cynthia up here.
I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt, pull up in a space. New freak had to cut my other little bitch off. 50K, you could come and book a cracker for a plug walk. Big ol' Bentley, it's a spaceship. Call me on my phone, I don't say shit. I make money when I talk. I'm a boss, take a loss.
Wow, that was funny.
What's up, Cynthia?
Chilling.
That's kind of wild, huh?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, good to have you, Cynthia. Shout out to Cynthia.
Thank you.
Yeah, you were a mod. I don't know. For some reason, you don't have the wrench, and then I went to go do it right now, and it wouldn't do it again.
No, it did went through.
Oh, it did? Okay, good.
Yes, thank you again.
Cool. No, thank you. Good to have you. This is a subject that almost everyone's going to have to deal with, whether you started off with people in your family or you're always alone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely something I was scared of at an earlier stage in my life. As I was saying, though, I have elders in my life. I have people who are 96 and still drive themselves to church. I've seen one of my friends get married at 78. So just right, being around these people who showed us her lingerie for her wedding night, I was like, what? But at the bridal shower, she couldn't wait to show it. But just seeing these women, I've seen spouses lose their husband after 51 years, and the next week they're still moving and grooving. Not that they don't have sad moments, but they've learned to keep it going. So watching these women has given me understanding that it's not the end all be all.
Yeah, I like how you said that, understanding or bullshit.
It's what you make.
Understanding. Yeah, it's what you make it. Like we said the other day, life is what you make it. And it's good. They're like templates to see these people, or in particular these elders. They've done it. Like you don't necessarily have to do it exactly like them, but it lets you know that it's doable, and you can you can thrive, actually, not just survive. You
Mhm.
know, because these people you mentioned, that they're not just there; they're actually contributing to society still. And I think some people that aren't really thinking holistically, they see an older person as, oh, they're just a bump on a log,
Mhm.
when in fact they're still contributing and having fun, and you know, involving their consciousness and whatnot.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Ahimza? Good to see you. Uh, yeah, Joe's. Have you heard of THC drink in a can? Oh no, you shouldn't have told him that. Yeah. What's up, Truth Storm Crow? Yeah, you're more than welcome to come up to it as well. So let's see this woman's video. Got a lot of views on it. What she's talking about. Let's see. Where are you at, lady? Why aren't you showing up? Oh, okay. Let's do it like this.
From. They don't have a clue. They're totally unprepared. Don't let that happen to you. You need to know what's going on. I've seen people caught totally off guard. One of my good friends was my English professor from when I was in college, and we remained friends for many years. She got into her 60s. Her husband, they didn't have any kids. Her husband, who was a psychologist, one morning just told her, "I don't love you anymore." Turns out he was having an affair with his office manager, the one that he claimed not to really care for and didn't really like. Yeah.
Have you heard that story before, Cynthia?
Yes.
You say yes.
That's wild too. It's wild because just I don't know. Just to be with someone that long and then to find out in your golden years, like we've already been through so much together.
Right.
You cheated on me. Like, even if you start with a new relationship that day, you will never be able to get that past many years with anybody else.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like you're starting over from zero again.
Mm-hmm.
You may feel like, yeah. What's up, Alley Cat? Legend in the building. True Life Story crew. Good to see you. I think you would like this Alley Cat. She's a great person. She's like a Cynthia archetype in the fact that she can like carry herself in so many conversations and whatnot. She's fun. I like Allie. You're more than welcome to come up, Allie. I don't know. She be chilling in the cuts sometimes, but cool. This is that Mercury retrograde, like reconnecting with people. Have you got that lately?
Reconnecting with people
That you haven't talked to in a while? Are they coming back in your life? You have nothing?
Well, I connect with people all the time, but we haven't been out of each other's life for an extended period of time. No.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like, kind of like, it's like you're still cool with them, of course, but like, you just haven't seen them in a while, and they just pop up on your, I don't know, somewhere, either in person or like online or something. I've been getting that. Yeah. Shadow Buddha in the building. The producer. Buddha? What up, Buddha? Teaching us how to think right and speak right with that Buddhism lit. I have to say, which is a lot like I've been reading Psalms too. There's a lot of comparative stuff in these work. Yeah, you were working, Shadow. Damn, it's like damn near. Oh man, you be working hard. Anyway, yeah, I've known Ali since 2018. Yeah,
wow.
I used to kick it more in this other Discord. The reason why I got Discord was my friend True Life Stories. He's this brother from San Diego. He has his psychedelic live stream where he has all the homies go up there. Good people. Nice. So yeah, let's reconnect and learn about growing old gracefully.
Yeah, well, they went off happily ever after, and she was left divorced in her 60s. She didn't see it coming. It affected her mental health and her whole life. Eventually, she got it together and was happy, but she'd been with this guy for decades, didn't see that one coming. How many of us know of situations like that? I live in a 55 and older community. I can't tell you how many times I see somebody, their spouse passes away, and this happens to both men and women. Sometimes the men, they don't know how to cook. The women, They don't know about the finances. You've got to be prepared. You need to know where the money's coming from, all of it. Know how to do your banking. Know whose name the life insurance policies are in. I worked for Prudential Life Insurance when I.
Well, we got a super check from Marathon Kev, who the subject of the stream was yesterday. We were reviewing that Dusty stream where Marathon Kev versus the panel, I called it. I made a little clip video of some of his best roasts. I don't know if you saw that. He was going in. Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, where we at? What we got here for you? Thank you, Kev.
Big boys when it's snowing. Fat niggas got reels out till like nut bones when you smoke it. On vacation, we don't ride dolphins. Fat niggas ride orcas. This summer we in Mexico, Costa Rica, Bora Bora. It's a fat nigga summer. No shirt, watermelon, snow bunnies.
We're getting crazy with this shit.
The orca. Yeah.
The orca, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Right, back to action. Salute off top. Okay, I missed that. I have to double back. Yeah. Kevin, take your time, brother. I know you got a lot of spots you hit up. Everybody like Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody like Kevin. Until he roasts your ass.
It freaks me out how he changes his voice. It took me a second to get used to that because it's such a pitch difference.
Right. That's I couldn't put my finger on what it was. It's the pitch. That's what it is, huh?
He goes super high or super deep, and it's like, whoa, what? And it's quick.
It'd be like where the thing is, Cynthia. Sometimes I gotta talk like this because it'd be wild and craziness happening. All
it threw me off.
I think some of us we start copying him too.
It threw me off for like 2. Well, we tend to always have a voice when we're talking about somebody else.
Yeah, that's true.
This is different.
Yeah. Oh, well, you were in. If you were like in a relationship, or whatever, did you ever do a condescending voice? When you were talking?
All the time.
Even probably when you did mean it, huh? Like me to be condescending. I get that voice from my wife, man.
Yeah.
Like, why? I'm like, why does my voice have to be like that? Like, come on, man. It's not fair.
I was younger. I used to answer the phone about the claims. I can't tell you how many times I took a call from somebody wanting to file a claim, and I had to tell them, I'm sorry, the policy's lapsed. Yeah, you don't want to have to be the one to do that, but worse, you don't want to be the one who lost their spouse only to find out the insurance policy is lapsed. And at that point, let me tell you, absolutely nothing you can do about it. You're out of luck. You need to be informed. You need to pay attention to all aspects of your life. You don't know when you may end up alone and single. You think you have friends and family that you're going to count on when you get older, the kids? No. Living at 55 and older, I can't tell you how many people in their 80s and older, they're totally alone. Those kids are not coming around. Life changes. You may think your relationships are great. Next thing you know, your adult kid is going through divorce or, God forbid, has a grandchild with an addiction problem, and they're all wrapped up in that situation.
She's right, but she's like doing like worst case scenario. It doesn't necessarily, but I guess she's one of those people that that she wants to prepare for the worst and enjoy what comes. Enjoy.
Yeah. The difference I see in her and in myself is I'm very proactive, not so much in the sense that I know I'm going to have to learn everything, like where's this policy and where's that. I've already prepared a file for everybody. As soon as I go, this is everything I have. This is every login. This is every password. You better go get it all. I've left it all for you to go get. Y'all better go get it. And I've had that conversation with people in my life.
Yeah. You made it easy for them. Like, so it's like a user-friendly transition.
Because family's already going to be under stress. And you don't want to add that to them. And being somebody who had to go through that when my grandmother passed, I understood the opposition. Was it offense is the great defense or ever how that goes?
Right.
So I definitely took the the steps to prepare for that, and how she says, when you don't think your kids are not going to be there, listen, I'm going to bug my kids till the day I die. I birthed them. They're stuck with me for life. Even if they don't talk to me, they're still going to talk to me.
That's part of the reason why we have them, to be honest. Part of the reason. Even not the only. Come on, man. Yeah. But I can see. I remember you said you have a couple boys. They're probably men now, but like I don't see them going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like
and the grandchildren, I make sure to spend time. You have to be proactive in these things.
Right.
And sometimes people become comfortable being alone, and that's a bad thing too. And trust me, I love to be alone, but I also understand that's not healthy for my mental health and for my social health. Then what I do today will impact my future. So I have to make sure I step out and stay connected to the world, even though I can sit in my apartment for days on end.
Right. Yeah, because it's a holistic thing. You gotta get connected, you know. Heemza says, very responsible, noble action, Cynthia. Absolutely.
Just, I think, learn from other people. You don't just have to learn from your own mistakes. You can see others around you go through things and be like, oh, I need to be careful for this pitfall.
Right. You see in Japan a lot of this where these people grow old by themselves, even though they have children sometimes, and which is sad. You wouldn't think in Japan. This is why in Japan it's very you can get a very cheap mansion, a huge house for very cheap, because either they didn't have kids or the children were never in their life, so they didn't give them anything. They just leave the house. So yeah. What do you think about what she said about a over 55 community? Do you see any benefits of that, or do you see?
Oh my gosh,
maybe
I love being this old. I joined a senior citizens center, so that was he happened to step out and make connections. I see a lot of benefits.
That's cool.
You get a discount for being a senior.
Yeah, for sure.
That's hella cool.
Yeah, that is cool. What do you feel though? Like you're like no disrespect, but you're like the YN for the for the senior citizens, because you're still young. Yeah, how's that feel?
People are always like how people are usually sad about getting old, but you're enjoying it, and it just seems like in this stage of life that
What's up, David? Much love.
It's a different. I don't know how to say it. Like you're just. It's a different level. And you're now the patriarch or the elder, and people treat you differently, and not in a bad way.
Right. Yeah. And then when you connect with your grandchildren, I do or with my son, because literally there's people my age, my friends, who already have grandchildren, starting to have grandchildren. And I have a 7-year-old. He keeps me young. My students keep me younger, I think. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's like the best of both worlds in a way.
Yeah, I took my oldest granddaughter out this weekend and bought her very first purse. That was such a special moment, you know, like her looking to see, like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I hope she doesn't pick out anything crazy. And she picked out something I would have picked out. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes.
That's awesome. It's like genetics or something. What, Max? Oh, there he is. Okay, hi. I gotta talk to you about remote viewing. I had something happen to me earlier. What's going on? He said, Cynthia, getting older is awesome. For sure. For sure.
Your mind is more balanced too when you're older.
Yeah. He said, what do you, ABC Tarek, what do you think about people that are okay with over sexualizing children because society has it? I'm against. Yeah, I mean, I'm against it too. I mean, of course, I mean, that's a no-brainer. Nobody wants that. But let's go. Let's see.
All kinds of things happen. Futures have a way of falling down in mid-flight. Be prepared. Don't get caught off guard. Have these talks with your family and your spouse. When we're younger, our parents needed to have the talk with us about the birds and the bees, right? We're older now. You need to have real conversations with your spouse, partner, whoever you're living with and depending on. You need to know all the facts, full disclosure, what's going on with everything. You need to know about any insurance policies, what kind of bills you truly have, what the bank account looks like. You need to know how to access everything. You don't need to walk around like a psycho, not trusting and being scared.
Yeah, it's kind of like the preppers. It's good to prepare for the worst, but you still gotta enjoy life. What you know, the Nas, "If I Ruled the World," that song with Lauryn Hill. He goes, "Still living for today, in this last days of times. Still living for today. You know, enjoying the present in this last days of times." Right? I like that.
That's not what we're saying here. What I'm saying is, do not be foolish. We're all adults, over 50, anything can happen. People get sick, relationships change. Sometimes we find out people aren't who we thought they were. Be
Like
prepared
that, like her friend, the psychologist's wife. Yeah.
about everything. I've got a video about a neighbor who left her husband. They're in their 80s.
Wow.
She probably should have left him decades ago. She didn't. But now, in their 80s, they're both having to start over again. And I guarantee you, neither one of them was fully prepared. They're doing it, but why make it harder?
Who do you think is harder for? Or is it the same, or just harder in different ways?
It depends on the situation. I've seen men respond to it very well. I've seen women respond to it well, and I've seen women not respond to it well. I have not necessarily seen men not respond to it well.
Oh, you really? Okay. Not respond to it well? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're more of the, you just, life keeps on moving. And I've seen women with that same attitude, but I've also seen women just fall into a deep depression.
Okay, yeah. Now, do you think middle-aged men that go their separate ways from their wife, if wife leaves them, have actually taken it harder than like an 80-year-old would?
I'm not sure.
Because we hear that a lot, like about not a lot, but I've heard stories about men when they do break up, they feel like they get zeroed out. Maybe it happens for women too, but when I mean zeroed out, meaning that when they do break up with their wife, if it's the wife doing it, like no fault divorce or something, a lot of times she may take the friend group. The friends may side with her. She gets the children in the house and all that, and the man, it's that's why I say that, because I would think when you're 80, it's kind of like you already have your life set, even if you break up, you have to start over, but it's not as bad, maybe, but
I don't understand why Tarek's saying that. I don't know. Did I say anything over here that over sexualize anything?
Yeah. We're not. I don't know what you would call. I don't approve of following people around and just to if you have beef with them or whatever and say stuff, because that's kind of rude to me, Tarek. I don't do that in your chat. Whatever you have, with Cynthia or whatever, that's that's you. But please respect my chat. I'll just keep it like that. Yeah, I don't make my guests feel uncomfortable. Oh well, I don't let the chat do it. Sometimes I may do it, but that's another story.
I have a friend of mine who's 83, and believe it or not, men still ask her out. But we live in a town where she still knows.
83.
Yeah, she went to high school with, right? And so I will always joke around and be like, "Uh-oh, somebody's about to get a new boyfriend." And her response is, "At this age, I'm nobody's nurse or purse. Nobody's gonna ever be my boyfriend." And so I like that perspective, because at some point, like this lady is saying, over 55, you're going to need someone to take care of you. And another lady, she's like 56, finally retired from her job. And then after 3 months of marriage, her husband, her brand new newlywed husband, had a stroke and had to be completely taken care of, and they were divorced within a year because it was not what she signed up for. She had already lived her life.
Wow.
She wanted
he stroked out. They divorced.
Yeah.
Damn. She's just keeping it real.
Yeah.
Wait, and they only were married for a couple years?
No, a couple of months, 3 months after their
Oh
wedding,
wow.
he had a stroke, but his stroke had also changed his personality.
Yeah.
And so she left, and they were so happy. Life was great. He was starting to dress super cool, like any new marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And it was sad, but when it made me think of when my friend says, "I'm nobody's nurse or purse."
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think if the relationship they would have been together like years, like 15 years, she would have stayed?
Maybe I don't
Maybe,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Chatabuda says, NBC, can you ask Cynthia on what she thinks of cuts to the ADA, which will affect elderly people?
Oh, I think about that. I
Question.
definitely thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What is the ADA anyway?
Like the benefits, the Social Security, they've done major cuts into the benefits that the senior citizens get.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it would be like our Social Security. I don't know what ADA
Mm.
stands for, but I know that all these cuts took place on
The Doge type of stuff?
on the what?
Doge. You know, the Doge, the government agency that's been cutting a lot of programs and people's jobs. That one that Elon Musk was the head of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
gonna affect the elderly more, because it's like even here you seeing more and more being cashiers, stocking shelves.
Right.
They're pushed into this now.
Costco. Right.
Mhm.
I even see it here in Taiwan. I went to this one restaurant. It was an American fast food place, and it was like, dude, there's like so many old people, old aunties, as we say, working there. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a world epidemic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for respecting the boundaries. Thanks for letting me know, man. You can always. I don't know if you have Discord. You can always hit me up if you really want to tell me something. I ain't hard to find. Emails is better. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Himza. Let's go with this. Shout out to the mods, Cynthia.
For those kids, you think, that are going to be there for you when you get older?
What's up, Becca? Good to see you.
Maybe. I hope so. I hope and pray for you. But many times, no, they're not around. They're older. They've got their own problems, their own worries, their own families they're taking care of. Heck, they may even be looking to you. Which brings me to, I can't tell you again how many times I've seen the kids sort of neglect the parents as they get older. Also, being sort of on top of things when they think there's some money there that they may want to access sooner. Next thing you know, mom or dad's not doing too well and needs to be in a care facility. I've seen it happen. It's no joke. Don't let this kind of thing happen to you.
No, Cynthia, one way maybe to do that is, like you said, to keep in touch with them, be active. I know we're the elder, but usually you would think that the younger person would, come see I guess pay homage to the elder, but sometimes you just got to be assertive, right? Remind them.
And also a part of that is showing that I take care of my parents, because my parents are still living. So my family and my children see the way I treat my parents, so they understand what it looks like.
Right. They got a model firsthand. Yeah. Max Extreme. Good evening, Max Extreme. Solve it. People that can't learn to live or be by themselves are the saddest people on the planet. If Cynthia thinks a relationship is going to cure that, you're for. She didn't say that, Max. You're coming in late, man. Maybe you have to rewind. Cynthia's very independent. Like, she's good. Yeah.
And
but thank you for your concern, though. I think, Max, you live alone, right? Pretty sure. Max, do you plan to live alone for the rest of your life?
That lady has dogs. She's out walking her dog. Even though it's not a person, she still has a being to talk to and to interact with.
Yeah. That's something. I got 3 dogs. I guess 4. My son is year of the dog. Shadow Buddha says, NPC, that reminds me of when Tony Soprano went and talked to Junior in the senior care facility, and Junior had Alzheimer's. Very unfortunate. Oh, I remember that.
But I never realized, did the mom really have Alzheimer's, or was she just strategically playing everything? That was something I could never, I never understood with the mom and Tony. Like, I mean, Junior, the mom and Junior. I'm like, do they really know what they're talking about or not?
I think maybe the mom didn't. She was acting, because there was one time when she's being wheeled away with the oxygen mask, and Tony's like, "Look, she's smirking at me." She's laughing at me.
Yeah, and then there would be times where she would like say something and Junior would act on it, and then he'd call back and talk about it, and she'd act like she didn't remember.
Right, she's playing. Yeah,
yes,
she was basically the
yes,
El Madrina, the Black Widow, right? She was.
I loved Sopranos.
That's my favorite.
Sopranos. Yeah, mine too.
My friend Bill from Piazza, the old place I used to work, he always used to say, "It's a family show." It is in many ways, right?
Yes,
like the mafia family, but also a real family that you get to
the
see.
Same strategies, and he's got to deal with the world and make these decisions, and then come home and deal with Meadow.
Right, Meadow, yeah, and like he did take care of his elders, even when even what Shadow was saying, even when the guy shot him, his uncle June shot him in the stomach, and he was like, he still went to go see him, and I remember like they were talking shit about the guys were talking shit about Uncle June. He's all, you don't understand how it means to get old, you know how it feels to get old. It's like it's true,
and he took care of his sister, his crazy sister.
Oh, Janice, yep, took care of everybody, yep. Max, yeah, you'd probably be by yourself, you said, but I'm sure Max will love it. He's loving it. Yeah, so let's get back to this.
In order, don't be dependent on the kids too much. If they're there for you, that is awesome. You are blessed. Count your blessings. But go about life not looking to depend on these people. They may or may not be there. But if not, be prepared. Have your own affairs in order. You know what? Make sure you have a relationship with an attorney. Don't fall for any of this nonsense. I don't care if you're 95. I've seen people put in a facility, their finances taken over. Next thing you know, the son is out there buying a new $500,000 motorhome for himself. And mom is sitting in some facility languishing.
That's very personal nuanced story. Yeah. Yeah, she's good. That's a good storyteller, Cynthia, right?
She's Eeyore.
Eeyore. Hi, Pooh.
You're gonna get old. Nobody's gonna care. But it's
bitter dose of truth. We call it Rosebud.
Their finances taken over. Next thing you know, the son is out there buying a new $500,000 motorhome for himself, and mom is sitting in some facility languishing and dies a couple months later.
That's what happened to because one of the reasons why we moved to Taiwan is because my mother-in-law was sick and she had like, kidney issues and stuff, and she had to end up getting dialysis treatment, and then my wife would take her like once a week to get her the dialysis treatment, and my wife would end up giving her mom's friend that she met in dialysis like a ride home. And I remember my wife was telling me a story about how that woman had a noodle shop or some restaurant, and above it on the first floor and above it was this nice 4-story house, and her son ended up getting his mom to sign over the papers to him and his new wife, and they ended up kicking her out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's very shady. Yeah.
What is up with that? Those kind of things make me glad I don't have kids. Nobody's going to be tossing me in a home.
Oh, she doesn't have kids.
We create these fantasies that kids are going to take care of us and nurture us. They're not our nurses, and there's a good chance nobody's going to be around when you're older. Sometimes I think we're all alone. And another thing,
you're born by yourself, die by yourself. That's what DMX says, unless you have family and friends.
Well, how is she making this comparison if she doesn't have kids? Is she just looking at her friends that are having this experience and speaking on this? Because it doesn't seem that she has personal experience with it.
Well, no, she's really passionate about this topic because she's the one that's alone as she's aging, right?
Mhm.
That's what it seems like. She said, yeah, I know. Some people just talk like this. I don't know if it's a YouTube strategy to show your autonomy or whatever, be strong and all that, be assertive, but saying this is the way it is. But I don't know. I guess I just add a caveat. I'm like, this might not be in your instant for you, but this could be like this, right? Yeah, because it's pretty
sure.
negative.
It's
For the people out there that are in their happy relationships and don't really socialize with us single, living alone people too much.
Oh, looks kind of bitter right there. Now I'm starting to judge those people that love their relationship. They don't really socialize with the
the way she said
people.
When she said, "Yeah, they don't socialize with us living alone people." For me personally, when I came out of my when I became the social butterfly that I am, I had to stop thinking other people were going to approach me and learn to be the one to approach others. I can't expect other people, total strangers, to know what it is I'm looking for.
Right. That's so true. My granny told me that in high school. I remember one weekend because I guess my friend we were supposed to go to the mall or something. My friend Brian and Leo, and then I was waiting for him. This is when I didn't have a car, and he had a car, and I was waiting for him. He didn't show up, and because he ended up going somewhere with his girlfriend or something, and she was like, you seem sad, you wanted to go out. I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, that's why you gotta like be assertive and just go out and meet people.
Yeah.
Or ask your friends, hey, you want to go do something? Don't wait on them because you'll be waiting here like you are now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
And don't really socialize.
Well, Max has something that he wants to say. What do you say? Max Extreme says there's nothing good about aging.
What?
It should be considered a disease. I will do everything possible to slow down the process, including steroids, growth hormone. I want to hear you make a sound. First, he said steroids. Oh, ready? I'm gonna go steroids.
Oh,
growth hormone.
What?
And what else? Whatever else I need to do.
Oh my!
There you go. You got it. That was good.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. Shadow, what did you say? You said, "Damn." Oh, this lady sounds like a black pillar. Shadow, what do you think about Max? What he said? In order to stave off aging, he's going to use steroids, growth hormone, or whatever else. That's one way to do it, I guess. But I've heard people talk about that longevity. Usually, it's billionaires and stuff that talk about that. They want longevity, and they take different substances that they think is going to keep them alive. Now, there's quality of life, and then there's just growing old. Because there's old people that are 80s and 90s at the park by my house, and they have feeding tubes coming out of their nose, and they're in wheelchairs being pushed by Filipino nurses. Do you want that? Is the quality of life more important, or just living old, to be old?
See, I think about that, right? And I operate under the belief that if I'm still here, I still have work to do. Whether I understand what that work is, even if I may or may not be doing the work, I understand there's still a chance I can plant a seed, water a seed, take out weeds or something. So I operate under that. It might be harder for me to see that if I was being pushed around with the oxygen tank and in that style. I
think it would be hard to see.
Yeah, I may not see it that way.
Yeah. You might even I think those people don't even understand what's going on.
With us single, living alone people too much. We're your best friends when you do find yourself alone. Right. When the spouse has passed away or left you for someone younger, or the kids are.
That's how it is too. Like thinking about, I'm comparing growing old and when you're younger. Like I just said about like my friend was with his new girlfriend at the time, and I don't blame him now. But then again, it's like, what about your friends, your other friends, right? Yeah, but it is what it is, man. And I used to get this feeling like where I'd be in my 20s, like I'd be with my friends that have a couple, and I feel like a third wheel sometimes, you know. But maybe that's just because I was younger or whatever. But and maybe even a little jealous too, to be honest. I was still happy for them and all that. I don't know. I think it's like there's a little bit of bitterness with this lady. Look at her face right there. Shit. And what's the Shadow Buddha say? He said, "Gear, that's steroids, and growth hormones will age you, not anti-age you." We have seen guys that are 40 who look like they're 50, right? Some of those guys are in the panel verse for sure. Marathon Kid said he's gonna look like the Liver King in 6 months, wrinkled like a 70-year-old Caucasian with ED.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, erectile dysfunction. For those that don't know.
Oh my.
We don't know. Oh my. You're like a soundboard, Cynthia.
You should see when my friends play the video game, and I'm just watching them play. You're like Mortal Kombat. I'm the announcer for the fight.
The play-by-play. Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, he
oh
tore
my
out
gosh!
his
You're
spine.
gonna let him just take you out like that? No, he made a comeback.
That makes it more exciting. You're making it an event. Tarek says my father is 85 and still works out 4 times a week. That's awesome, and it's super healthy. It's how you live your life, how you eat, or food consumption for sure. Yeah, and also how you think too. You want to have good, positive thoughts too. Landry says, how did I decide on this topic? Well, there's something I think about. One, I saw this lady's video about a month ago. I've been wanting to talk about it. And also too, like I had my son Ben when I was 40 years old, and I had to do the math. I said I at least have to get to 80 years old so it can be at the same time. You know, when he's 40, I'm still there, and they can like, go ahead, keep the party going, son. Right? And everything else is extra, you know. So longevity is definitely something on my mind too. I'm not going to take steroids, but there's other things I've been looking at to increase longevity and a high quality of life.
And our genetics play a huge role.
That does too. And like you said, your parents are older. Did their parents live to be older, long age?
My dad is 95. It still drives.
Whoa! Look out!
At the church.
Wow, that's awesome. I
wouldn't get in a car with him. I'm always afraid. But they live in a small town. Everybody knows everybody. You know what I mean? There's really nobody. Like when I say small town, I mean population 700.
Yeah.
So there's really nobody
small
around. I would never trust them in the city though. But out there, I feel good. And I go
Did he drive very slow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But he's still coherent. They still make their grocery list. They still cook. They still work in their garden. But he can't sit down more than 5 minutes and he goes to sleep. Which is scary. He gets in a car at a red light too long.
Right. Too long. At the train, the train stop, the train crossing. Yeah.
And God bless them. I'm also friends with their friends.
Okay.
So,
Wait, so you've known them like for years then, as long as you've been alive then, huh? Some of them,
well, he's my stepdad, but he got married to my mom when I was 2.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so basically your whole life.
53 now.
Yeah.
I'll turn 53 soon. So,
yeah. Which is shocking. But because you live your life like, you're the ageless one because you're just in the probably because you seem like you're in the present moment a lot.
Well, I'm a life pass number 3.
Oh, you are? Okay. Yeah. And what are some of the characteristics? We need look within. Come here.
A childlike curiosity throughout life.
Yeah. You know what? Also, too, with my mind, astrology, numerology, that's 3 is a communication. It's emotion. It's motion. Yeah. Yeah. I'm life path 9. I feel like maybe I've like been there, done that type of stuff. So, yeah, I can, which is cool. But It's cool. It's cool. That's why I go a lot. That's why I meet a lot of people in their transitions in life. I help them with that because I think my life is constantly in a state of transition.
Really?
Lady Luck says, "Yeah, seems like it. Always trying to transform things." Lady Luck says, "All of that can work in reverse at max extreme and shorten your lifespan." I knew someone who roided years ago and didn't know he had a heart problem. Passed on his 33rd birthday. Wow,
Hmm.
that is crazy. NPC, rest in peace to him. 33, Jesus. Yeah.
Mhm.
NPC,
33
have you ever noticed?
Hey, that's that Nas song. 33 shots in my gun. My clip must have been holding one on Sweet Dreams.
Oh yeah, he does say that. Yeah, sweet dreams are made of. Yeah, he did say that.
Mhm.
Yeah. When I was 33, I was living at this place called the Bully House, which was my friend Kevin and his future wife. They lived there, and we split the house. And they had a whole bunch of pit bulls and mastiffs, so we call it the Bully House. And
Oh.
yeah, this is actually when I started like to really. I just got out of a long relationship, very long term relationship,
Mhm.
and I kind of was reinventing myself, and I was like I had this voracious uh, desire for knowledge and books and all this stuff. At the same time, I had this in my mind that the Jesus Christ program, like 33, am I gonna am I gonna die? Am I gonna
Mhm.
die? Kind of just probably some self-important stuff. But yeah, that was a crazy time. And then maybe like a year later, I met my wife,
Mm.
and that was it. Shadow Buddha says, "Have you ever noticed a trend of older dads these days?" I saw Nelly had his latest kid Ashanti when he was 49.
Mhm.
Wow. First of all, I didn't know he was Ashanti.
Yeah, they're
It's news
married
to
and
me.
just had a baby, but they've
It's a
been
good couple.
together for like
It's a power.
years.
Yeah. Shanti's a baddie. Still, yeah.
Mhm.
Nelly, yeah, he was the man for a minute there, huh?
Oh my god! Remember her dance move with her thumb, and she'd always like have the thumbs up, like whatever.
Yeah.
Dance
And she
moves.
she
Yeah,
tied the
yeah,
side.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember that. And her
That's
and
the
Ja
only
Rule.
thing I remember about her. Is her dance move, but she was on fire there for a while when she was with Irv Gotti. What was
Irv
this?
Gotti.
What
It's
was the thing?
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc. Yeah.
Murder Inc. Which is interesting because like if you compare it to 50 Cent, Ja Rule was more. He wasn't like that. He said he was a church dude. Seventh Jehovah's Witness, kind of manufactured that gangster
Job.
murder. Jaw was more, yeah, it wasn't. Whereas 50 was living that life, and even, I mean, even him, even though he got shot and did, did what he did, that's still manufactured. But I think it was a little bit more authentic with 50, if that matters. I guess to some people it does, right? But yeah, they're both had good music. Jaw has some bangers. Yeah, I like that one with Ashanti, where it's like the videos like Goodfellas or Casino.
Oh
Like, my
yeah.
days are gone without you. That song. That song was good. Yeah.
And then Rain
Lady
on.
Luck. Oh wait, she said modern man law said, dude, JFK has the same birthday as my daughter. That's
Nice.
awesome.
Gemini.
What birthday is that? Oh, he's a Gemini?
Mhm.
Okay.
Wasn't Robert Kennedy? Wasn't he a Gemini?
JFK.
Mhm.
Let me see.
JFK's birthday.
He seemed like he would be.
John F. Kennedy's birthday on May 29th,
May 29th.
1917.
Yeah, he's on the cusp. Yeah, he's a Gemini. Those Geminis are sharp as a whip. The
What?
whip. Kind of like you.
Yeah,
You guys share the same planet as Virgo, the Mercury. Yeah, the intellect. Max Extreme says, "I like to." Whoa! I plan to Minecraft myself before I come. Duplicit. I'm also 48. He's only a year older than me, and would never dream of not living without Roy. Okay, he's not even doubling down. He's just standing on it.
That's interesting, right? That a man has that point of view.
Yeah.
About wanting to get old.
Yeah. There are some people. I think there's some people. Yeah. I think that comment's okay. I mean, if you said that, he used the word. And Max, if you try not to use the word this the K word. But I do one thing about Max that I do respect is the fact that he he's committed to what he believes. Right? Yeah.
As anybody should be, even if it doesn't align with my beliefs.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
he challenged Flow State to a dick off last night, but they didn't.
Dick off?
Yeah, they were gonna like whip out their dicks and see who had the bigger one, or parts. Let me say male parts. And I was like, oh yeah, let's drop the Discord, let's get it going. But they didn't.
A dick off. I think Max has the porn. He has the porn, the Pornhub thing. So,
but Flow State conceded. He didn't want to participate. He conceded to Max Extreme.
Max has the bigger woohoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rest in peace for sure, the JFK.
Oh, and Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, Theo.
Theo.
He was in Costa Rica. Right. Which is a Flow State connection in a sense, because he had mentioned this before when I asked him, have you ever been outside the country? And he mentioned it yesterday on his broadcast, I think. When he had a family trip, he went to Costa Rica. So a lot of expats and Cynthia, they moved to Costa Rica.
I called one of my homies. I was like, because I already have a rule, we're not flying. So I was like, new rule. If we go to the ocean or anywhere, we can only go in water that goes up to our knees. After that, we have to return back to the beach. We can go to the pools only if they're like in a public place and there's other people, like, because you
can't swim, Cynthia?
Yes, I can swim, but I'm sure he can swim. But he got caught by the current and off he went.
The undertow or whatever. Undertide.
New rule: we're not going that far in the water anymore.
I think you're right. I like to go pretty far out too. I might have to chill on that. I love the ocean, man.
Yeah, we're not doing it no more.
Yeah, it's one of the most powerful things I've ever experienced. The ocean. I almost got murked myself in Maui at Black Rock when I thought I was so cool. I didn't need the fins when I was snorkeling, and I got caught. Man, by the grace of God, I was saved. And right when I was about to give up, because I had been wanting to see a turtle all week when I was there. When I was about to give up, I saw a turtle underwater, one of those big ass sea turtles, and I was like, I kind of snapped out of my my punkness, and I sucked it up, and I made it to the shore. Yeah,
But I definitely, he was with his family. He had a young daughter. Very, very, very unfortunate to be on a vacation. Nobody thinks that things like this happen on a vacation. So prayers out to his family.
Right, shout out to his family. Right, prayers and blessings. That happened to my wife's her seventh uncle, because there's a big family. Her seventh uncle's wife, so her auntie, Jama, so we call it seven auntie, seven Jama aunt, Jama brother. They went on a family trip a couple years ago, and they went swimming. Right, he hit his head on a rock or something and drowned.
See,
yeah.
Like I said, we can only go. Water goes above our knees. We have to stop and come back. But you become more cautious. Life, like when I was young, no, I'm gonna swim out as far as I can go. But life, somehow along the way, it does have a way of being like, oh, you realize
it checks you.
Yeah, it humbles you. So this was another humbling moment.
It is. Mother Ocean.
Paying you no mind, or God forbid, trying to toss you in a home. We're the ones who know how to be independent. We're tough. We've been doing it for a long time. We've got a lot of good tips on how to deal with things, and we're generally prepared. We got your back.
Okay.
We're available. We're not busy wrapped up in our spouse's problems. We're not busy with kids, grandkids, whatever. We're available. We're your best friend and your resource when you need it. If you're not single, make sure you've got some single friends. So the takeaway here is, don't be a fool. If you're over 50, make it a goal to be more independent, know exactly what's going on with your finances, know how to run the household, have a plan B. If you don't think you can live in that same lifestyle and household without your partner or spouse or some help from the kids, make a plan, to have a living situation for yourself, a plan B that you can do all on your own as an individual. It's vitally important to live your best life, to be healthy, and to survive and thrive. You need to function and have a mindset as if you're an independent individual. Everything else is just icing on the cake. And they may or may not be there. Life changes a lot for everyone as we get over 50. Health problems, relationship changes, career changes, financial changes. You take care of you, worry about yourself, and have everything in order. Don't get caught off guard. Check out my other video on how to not worry so much. We all do, but I've got some great tips.
Yeah, check her out. Here's her channel. And by the way, you guys can help me with my retirement by leaving a donation if you feel obligated.
Mom, can you give me some money, please? Mom, can you give me some money, please? Stop fucking around. I can't. Mom, give me some fucking money, please. What are you doing? I'm your son. I don't have any. Mom, don't fuck around like.
I couldn't even. Did that play?
Yes.
It didn't show up on my. Okay.
Yes.
Without a young Leo from the Basketball Diaries, he needs his money from his mom, because that could happen, right? That's kind of like what she's telling. One of the scenarios. You can grow older, and your child can come back, and they have a drug problem like that. Yeah. It's real. That's real. Yeah. I think Shadow Buddha had a comment. She said, "NPC." Not gonna lie, I thought making that video with AI because she talks and pauses like an AI. Yeah.
Then I started looking at her background a little bit more. I was like, is Shadow Buddha
perfect, huh?
something? Yeah. But it doesn't matter if it is or isn't. It is a cautionary story.
It is. It's a very. It is. And there's Cynthia's link right there to our wonderful channel. Yeah. You said that lady's accent sounds like, oh, you know her?
Yes.
Elaine. Isn't that Charlie? Yeah. The monster.
Yes. The monster.
Yeah. Charlize, what's her name?
Charlize Theron. She also did Old Guard. Did you see Old Guard?
No. Is that a good one?
Yes, you have.
Old Guard, huh?
Did you have Netflix?
Yes, I do.
It deals with mortality. It's called the Old Guard. I don't want to tell. I'll tell you.
Is that the one? Like it's like a some type of corporation she runs? Or that's something else.
No, her and a group of men are have the ability to immediately heal themselves no matter what happens to them, and they've been able to live for decades and decades and decades and decades. And however, the modern technology, the pharmaceutical companies know about them, and they want them because they want to do studies on them because they want to be able to recreate what it is they have to sell it.
Yeah, they want to harness it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay. Old Guard.
The Old Guard.
Oh, the Old Guard. Okay, we'll check it out. Thank you.
Welcome.
You make sure that I have all of this straight. Basically, you have no experience, no college degree, no resume, no work entire life.
What is that? This stuff, that's some personal shit, right? What does being from Daytona Beach or social economic? That's wrong, bro. Yeah.
Fuck you, Leslie.
Damn, Leslie.
Yeah. She speaks Afrikaans. Okay. Now we gotta see the trailer for the Old Guard. I don't think that's problem.
Now I will tell you, there's two of them, and the second one, as usual, doesn't live up to the first one. But
the first one's better.
Oh, much better.
Okay. There you go. Looks like the girl from Matrix in there.
Charlize Theron's in there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna see that. Just because we stop. What do you say?
Just because we living doesn't mean we don't stop burning. Like she stuck her hand in fire.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That sounds dope, though. We got what we got right here. Just real quick. This is like this is the art of being alone gracefully.
Okay.
Which is what we're trying to accomplish, right?
As we embark on this exploration of solitude, let's first turn to the thoughts of one of the most influential philosophers of the 19th century, Friedrich Nietzsche. Born in 1844, Nietzsche was a German philosopher who left an indelible imprint on Western philosophy with his radical ideas about morality, truth, and most importantly for our discussion today, solitude. Nietzsche's philosophy was complex, filled with paradoxes and provocative assertions that challenged conventional thinking. At the heart of his philosophy was a critique of traditional values and a celebration of individuality, vitality, and creative self-affirmation. For Nietzsche, the individual self-affirmation was the ultimate objective, and he believed that solitude was a key element in this journey.
So over having family, I guess. That's what he thought.
Significant aspect.
Do you agree with that, Cynthia?
I don't know. I think for some it is their journey because they do go on to accomplish things that if they had a family, it might have slowed them down or took from their research, their work.
Definitely.
For others, their accomplishment is their family because they were able to create legacies, meaning habits, beliefs, morals, values that lived on for generations to come as they passed it.
Yeah. I like how you incorporated legacy because that was one of the segments. What is your legacy? And you define what legacy is: the habits, the values, and whatnot that you passed down. Right. But for Nietzsche, he says the individual self-affirmation was the ultimate objective. I guess technically your self-affirmation can be passed down, but that would have to be the person's like willingly doing that. You know what I mean? Instead of actively, because it seems like you're very self-obsessed with this type of philosophy, huh?
Me?
Not you. I mean, this one right here. Not you. Yeah. This philosophy of the individual self-affirmation is the ultimate objective.
So, was he married or not married?
No. What happened was, I think in terms of the love life, the little I know about him is like he had this one woman he was in love with in particularly, and she didn't return the affection, and he ended up, and she ended up being with his assistant or something. And ever since then, people think he was very bitter about it. And of course, I think all these things would influence his philosophy on life too. Yeah. Well, we got a homie in the back. Let's bring him up.
NIETZSCHE TV 44 San Francisco.
From the terrifying universe of the inner mind to the outer reaches of the imagination, we're waiting, poised at the edge of our seats. Time stops as we approach the unknown. Just when we think we're safe, the moment happens, and we...
It's Saturday night, time for Gas Theater. Join me, Tom Labrie, for the best in late night variety.
Horror, suspense, mystery, science fiction, the supernatural. And now, sit back, relax if you can. You are about to enter the world of...
NPC the game.
What up, Landry? How's it going, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm pretty good. Number one. You remember our friend Cynthia, right? Yeah.
Hello.
Have I met Cynthia?
I thought you weren't. Oh, so you came on the art stream later on. That last one. This is my good friend Cynthia, panel versus legend. Just all around cool sister.
Hell yeah.
This is my new friend, Modern Man. Number one.
Is this
Modern
Andy?
Man.
Is your name Andy?
It's close. It's Landry.
Oh, okay.
Like Tom Landry in Texas, right?
That's exactly right. That's who I was named after.
Was your dad a Cowboys fan?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big time.
I looked up to Tom Landry when I was a little girl.
Are you in Texas?
Yes, I'm in Dallas.
Oh, yeah, me too. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Wow.
Shout out to Newtown.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really rep you down like that. I kind of don't like the city that much.
Oh.
Oh.
I love Dallas. I love Dallas.
I don't know, man. I left. I went to Colorado for 7 years, and I was like, man, just a ton of things I liked better about where I was at. But I mean, it's mostly just a big city issue. I like a lot of the parts of Texas that aren't so big, but Dallas has just gotten so big, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm. What am I familiar with? I have a cousin. My cousin Will is from Fort Worth. He moved to Oakland when he was like 6th grade, and then and when I was a big Alex Jones listener and supporter. So I was always fascinated with Austin, Texas, where he's from, and where his like radio station was and all that. I heard Austin's people.
In Austin, yeah.
Yeah, they say it's kind of like the Bay Area, kind of. That's what I heard somebody said.
Austin is definitely different than Texas. I mean, from Dallas for sure. Even Fort Worth and Dallas are two different night and day, and they're not that far apart.
Yeah. What's up, Browns boy? Is Fort Worth a little slower than Dallas?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say Fort Worth is old money, and Dallas is a mixture of old and new.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm thinking about J.R. Ewing.
Oh my gosh.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know that.
The Dallas.
He's a youngster.
How old are you?
Dallas.
28.
What? The house is over there in either McKinney or Wiley. The Dallas. You don't remember Dynasty? Oh, I guess you wouldn't.
He's too young.
Too young.
Yeah, here we go.
The theme song.
Yeah, I got you. We got you.
Oh, the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sir.
Oh, okay. I've heard about the show. I've never seen it.
It was the biggest show ever, Landry, at one time.
Man. Who shot JR?
Yeah. Sure.
That was the brother, JR's brother.
Yeah. For all you guys that like South Park, there's like that one for episode season 1, Scuzzlebutt, which was about the global warming, and they said like there's a Scuzzlebutt creature, and it has Patrick Duffy as a leg. Very random. Yeah.
Were y'all talking about NIETZSCHE?
Oh,
yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah. We'll go back to that.
Well, no, I wanted to ask you something about this. Have you heard of cryptography? So I guess it's just message encryption, but apparently this is like the way that they were able to on there while I was looking at some of this stuff. But
how do you make the connection with Nietzsche?
Well, he's just on it. He's got some. Let's see what this is. I guess it says some of his more censored stuff is on this site.
Okay, cool. Maybe you could read some for us.
I mean, it's so long. It's like it's like in book form.
We'll have to go. We'll have to go through it. I know I never heard of that, man. I'm
But
curious.
there's a ton of other stuff. It's the juiciest thing I've seen in a long time.
And I Dream of Jeannie. Remember that show?
Oh yeah, he was. He was the astronaut. My grandma was friends with the grandmother. Yeah, she used to go into her. What the hell?
Oh, she had no neck. I used to always make fun of her because she had no neck.
Kind of short.
And I had this Barbie, and I pushed her head in, and I like that was my Barbie for her.
That's mean. She's just a beautiful woman, especially the middle picture.
But she had no neck.
Oh, you never watched it. Landry, what do you think? Do you think her neck is short, or is Cynthia tripping?
I guess she's kind of tripping. Yeah, I don't really see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see it. Of course, you don't see it.
You want those?
She got a weird face.
African, yeah, really good face. You want the African ring tribe where they put the neck?
It's the ring.
The song is classic. Look at that land, bro.
But you go to that house.
You guys seen houses like this before?
That house is real. We used to go there. Like if we were like on the Sunday nights, my family, we would go for a drive, and occasionally they would take us to the house. It is so small. I was like, what? That's when I
Looks
realized
huge.
don't believe everything you see on
Mm.
TV. That's when I first realized that.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe we'll outro with this song. You guys love that, huh? Look at it. Just Becca said the emotion I just felt watching that scene in the house. The memories, thanks NPC. Yeah, that's very nostalgic. I'm glad we could do that for you.
There was the big scene where they slapped the women, got into a fight.
Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that scene. That thing. Yeah, we'll get into that. But before the broadcast is over, we will probably see that scene. Yeah, that's manufactured drama. We'll keep to that drama, Landry. Don't worry, no race drama today. All right, let's go.
And he believed that solitude
What's up,
was a
Peace
key
Dynamo?
element in this journey.
Yeah, check it out.
A significant aspect of Nietzsche's philosophy that
I
speaks
still don't
directly to our
I don't
topic
understand
is
the
his
pause.
concept of the path
Come up
of
here and
greatness.
let me know.
Nietzsche believed that to achieve greatness, an individual must have the courage to stand alone, to step away from the crowd and its herd morality. He viewed solitude as an essential condition for personal transformation and self-overcoming. It was in solitude, Nietzsche believed, that one could confront the most profound questions of existence and muster the courage to become who one truly is. Consider this quote from Nietzsche. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often and sometimes frightened, but no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself.
That's true.
Here, Nietzsche is telling us that the journey to self-ownership to greatness often necessitates
What's
periods
up, Marathon
of
Kev?
solitude
Good to
and
have you, bro.
loneliness.
Yo,
Good to
Todd,
have
what's
you.
going on, brother?
Hey,
Oh,
Kev.
what's
going on,
up? We're
sister?
just going over this growing old and the truth, and your legacy and all that good stuff. Now we're looking at Nietzsche and the art of being alone. Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. I love Kevin. You met my friend, Modern Man #1, Landry, and then this is my good friend Kevin Landry.
Oh, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Yeah, bro, I'm A1.
Okay.
I can't complain, you know?
All right.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
pause shit was about, bro, you was like, he said something about a book. He like, could you read that? He like, well, yeah, this motherfucker long. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
God.
pause. I'm like, oh, that's pause.
Yeah. I mean, it's a long book. The text was long, man. Yeah. We're not talking about Long Don Silver.
Yeah, I love Long John Silver.
No more Yankee my wanky.
I'm working on a pause compilation, bro, for the Panaverse pause compilation.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pause. I think I think the most would be with Blind and Resto. Shout out to Blind.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back
It's
to the
not an
intelligence,
easy
fuck
path,
the fuckery.
but according to Nietzsche, the reward is the ultimate privilege of truly owning oneself. In another quote, Nietzsche
What's
says
the reward?
loneliness truly owning an easy path, but according to Nietzsche, the reward is the ultimate privilege of truly owning oneself. In another quote, Nietzsche says loneliness is one thing, solitude another. This simple yet profound statement encapsulates Nietzsche's view of solitude as something distinct from loneliness.
Yeah, solitude seems much more positive, right?
100% for
Like,
sure.
I'm okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay, Bimbo.
I'm all right being by myself. Yeah. I could do bad all by myself, to like reference Tyler Perry, but that is actually true though. Loneliness is definitely different.
Medea gets a shout out for that one.
Loneliness in Nietzsche's view is a state of lack, a condition of missing others. Solitude, on the other hand, is a state of fullness, a condition of being with oneself. It is in this state of solitude that one can cultivate the strength and independence necessary for the path of greatness. The key takeaway from Nietzsche's perspective is this: solitude is not a state to be feared, but a condition to be sought.
Okay.
It's a crucible for self-transformation and the road to greatness. So if you find yourself alone, do not despair. Embrace the solitude, for it may just be the path that leads you to your greatest self.
That's almost like a physical state of, or it's like a different type of meditation, you know, solitude is. That's when you cut out all the distractions, whether you did that intentionally or not, you know? And you just kind of got to sit with yourself. But when you're comfortable with sitting with yourself, when you're okay in that state, you know, that's like
right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead, brother.
Oh, you got it. You stop performing, right? You have having to perform and being a people pleaser because you're the only person right there. You don't have to impress anybody. And now, granted, there are some people out there that they don't do that even when there are people around them, right? But when you don't stop having to, people please, what are you left with? You're left with your soul, just you, and that's sacred.
Just yourself.
Yeah.
My dad used to say this shit to me when I was a kid, bro, and I didn't understand it. Actually, to be honest, I didn't really understand it until my last mushroom journey. It was like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, something like that. But he always used to tell me, he was like, what do you know is real? He used to ask me this question. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Like, this couch is real, nigga. The dog is real. The fuck, your goddamn false teeth are real, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Be like, that's bullshit.
No.
He like,
no, that's
the only thing.
Go ahead.
The only thing that you know is real is that you exist. That's what he used to tell me.
Yeah.
I had this mushroom journey,
that's
bro.
Cool. What'd you see?
What'd
you feel?
I had to chase a thought, right? I got caught in a spot, bro. I was off like 12 grams, you know?
Oh my gosh, that's a heroic dose times 2.5.
yeah, I was up there, bro. But I got caught in like a thought spiral, like where shit just kept like circulating. It was all infinity edition. Yeah, a loop. And for whatever reason, like I heard that saying that my dad used to say. And then it just made me think about like, let me isolate one of these thoughts and chase that down to the depths. Like I just want to chase that single thought. Bro, when I chased it, at the end of that chase, this probably gonna sound crazy to anybody that hasn't done like psychedelics, but at the end of that chase, bro, I just found myself. You know? I found solitude and peace in that. Not loneliness.
That's
just,
beautiful.
Just peace and solitude. You know?
Yeah. What started you? You said what was the question that you started chasing first?
I don't even remember. I don't remember. I just kept having like a ruminating thought, you know? You know, it's some things you don't bring back, and that I can't remember what that thought was, but I remember like thinking to myself, let me just chase down this one thought. Like, let me go to the depths. Like, what is the origin of this thought? Let me get to that though, you know?
Right.
I don't even know what the thought was. It was about the journey. It wasn't necessarily the question, I guess, you know?
But it came back to you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
interesting.
Yeah.
They put the shield up. He might, this person, I don't know, man. He might be a P bomber. Let's see. Is this the real TML?
Yo.
What's up, bro? Good to have you, brother. I'm just kidding.
What's
up, bro?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah. Kevin just telling us about like how he was on this mushroom journey recently. And
I'm taking some of those tomorrow. Definitely.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I love psilocybin.
Yeah. Solitude. He found himself in solitude.
Oh yeah, it's an excellent teacher.
Yeah.
What about you?
Ironically, I was on the golden teachers actually, you know.
The golden teacher. That's what Steelman was saying the other day. Was he thinks that's what God is. Specifically, the golden teacher mushroom. That's his philosophy of life. I was like, okay, interesting. Yeah. It's a teacher though, huh? For you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Modern man, number one. What was the longest solitude you had?
Solitary confinement.
Whoa.
9 days.
Wow. Okay. 9 days.
Yeah, you want to hear the story?
Please.
I'll make it quick. All right, so
Take
it's
your time.
it's 2016 April, and I'm out with a girl, and we're like taking a road trip, and then I didn't realize that I was so dumb. I was only 19. I didn't realize when you don't pay traffic tickets, like there's a warrant they put out for you. So I got pulled over, and the guy's like, "Hey, there's a warrant for you." And I was like, "Oh, dude, I didn't know that happens. I'll pay it right now." And then he he says, "No, that's not how it works. You got to come into jail." So I was like arguing with him, trying to get out of it, and then he like tries to tase me. We're like arguing, and then so I freak out, and then I run, and then he tases me off of a little bridge, and then we like fall off the bridge, and I go to jail. Anyway, so I'm in jail, and I had never been to jail, so I was just like, damn, dude, I don't know how to act in here. But I see this little cup of Jolly Ranchers, and I eat the Jolly Rancher. It's a cup, like I think, oh, it's like a doctor's office. There's a cup, you just take one. And this guy was like, oh, dude, hell no. So he started to fucking beat the shit out of me, and I was just like, damn, dude, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. And they took him out, decided that they should put me in solitary confinement for stealing, I guess. So yeah, I was in there for
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, over a Jolly Rancher, dude. Some petty ass shit. But he's just with a Bible and sink, shower for 9 days.
How'd you get the Bible?
That's all they have in there with you. They just it's already in there, yeah.
Were you already used to being alone before you went into solitary confinement, or was that your first time being alone?
Oh yeah, it was brutal. I mean, it's obviously not the kind that you want to experience. It's not like really a good place to meditate because it's like it's jail. So yeah, I had never really been alone like that, and I never have. I mean, I've never been that. Like that'll push you to a place mentally. Like jail is one thing, and I've been to jail like a few times, and it sucks. But there's people there's around. I mean, you make friends, you make enemies, but it's like still, it's an experience. It's not a good one, but I mean, solitary confinement that like really pushes you if you don't know how to handle it. And I didn't, and I mean, I don't know if I've ever known like to experience anything that bad in my life.
Are you?
What was the worst part?
An only child?
No, I got three sisters.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I asked that question because I talked to a couple of brothers that have been in that situation before, and it seemed like only children like do better in that situation. There's like a little form of like solitary confinement when you got them only child.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah. I think like the first 8 years of my life I was the only child. I kind of got the best of both worlds, I guess. Mr. Rogers, the great Mr. Rogers from Pittsburgh, he said that he was the only child like for 10 years, and because of that, he was able to cultivate his imagination. He made little games and stories with the puppets and stuff, and thus we have to entertain himself. And thus we have, the greatness that's Mr. Rogers, who definitely was a big influence on me.
That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
Modern man. So when you went in there, it's your first time, and I'm sure it's kind of uneasy. By the end of the 9 days, were you comfortable being alone? Had you?
So no, they came to get me and moved me back to regular population. I didn't like get out like of jail completely, but because I picked up the charge of resisting and evading arrest because I was trying to get away. But yeah, I mean they took me out, and I was really happy to be with people again, honestly. So yeah, I never reached like a state of like bliss or anything. I never got to a point of okay, I'm accepting. I mean, I was just fighting it, because I was also thinking about the legal implications of the situation, of how I now I had charges to face. I never experienced that before. So I was in a horrible place, so I didn't really have the time to like get comfortable.
Yeah, that's interesting because I was looking into this summer because I have a couple months off from teaching, going to I think it's called like Vipassana retreat, where it's a silence retreat, where you go to the this place in the country, and it's they have cabins and stuff, and you just go in there and you don't talk to anybody for like 6 or 7 days or something like that. Yeah. What's that?
So my mom, she has a place where people come and do that, like a retreat.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Has she done it herself?
That's the funniest thing, dude. No, she hasn't. She's like the least chill person, and she's a yoga teacher, but she's like so stressed.
She
doesn't practice what she preaches.
Yeah.
Have you ever done her retreat?
Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, it's hard. I mean, I'm a slave to technology. You know what I mean?
Was this after the fact, after the incident, solitary, or before?
Did I went there? I mean, I've been there a few times.
Okay, before and after. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she's had it for a while.
Do you think that may have helped you a little bit?
I don't know. It's the kind of thing you really have to be committed to.
You
can't really half-ass it.
And
I don't think I've ever been. I mean, I've also never done shrooms. Maybe that's my problem.
I've only done it once, and it was interesting on Christmas. Yeah, I felt very lonely at first because I was like, why me? Kind of like I miss my mom who passed away, and
Yeah.
I was by myself. And then after went through that, which I needed to get through, like a cathartic moment, release, because I hadn't cried a lot in a long time. And then I was like, okay, now I want to go for a walk. So I was living in Pacifica, California, and I walked down to the beach. And then I was watching the waves like breathe, like it was breathing in and out as the tide went in and out. And then
Oh yes, sir.
I was good. And then I walked back up the hill to my house, and one of the housemates that I didn't have a good relationship with, he just happened to have his door open, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "Hey, come in here. Let's watch this movie called Hot Tub Time Machine." So I watched that shit.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Nice.
and after that, man, like I had my burrito from the taqueria. It was on. I just me and him became very good friends. We started off very bad, and we ended up becoming very good friends. And I'm like, man, this guy actually is really cool, and maybe he thought that about me too. But it really opened me up on what I'm saying. Those things are powerful, man. When done a certain way.
Pause, but right though.
When done a certain way. Like the Orthodox guy, he said there's a no pause zone when you go on his broadcast. Yeah, what's up? What's up with that?
Nice. Looking
Our
forward
exploration
to
of
future
solitude
destruction.
carries us now to the 19th century.
I have to pause the video. What'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Kildegard machine. Kildegard, what is he most famous for? His if you don't mind blessing us. Not Frederick Kildegard. Soren Kildegard.
I'm not sure. I never heard of him before or her.
I think
he was mainly trying to look at some of the main philosophers, especially the German philosophers, like Hegel, right? And he was dismissing a lot of what they said. So he was putting it in inside the paradigm of Christian philosophy, right? And he was a radical sort of Protestant thinker. He thought he was carrying on a continuation of the Protestant Reformation. And he thought that some of the priests that were basically followers of Hegel, right, that they had dropped the ball, right? Hegel had basically, fashioned himself as a philosopher of the Prussian state, and he thought that all these ideas of the state and of society, and he took a lot of, he published a lot of works under fake names. He wrote dozens of works. He wrote like dozens of works that people are finding today because a lot of his works and his publishing was contrary to those things in the newspapers. He was actually famously controversial in his own time. Obviously he's a Dutch philosopher.
Right.
So he's kind of rare among philosophers in that sense. But yeah.
OG, thank you, Machine.
Yeah, for sure.
Exploration of solitude carries us now to the 19th century Denmark, to the thoughts of a philosopher who is often regarded as the father of existentialism, Søren Kierkegaard. Born in 1813, Kierkegaard's work centered around individual existence, subjectivity, and the personal journey of becoming a true self. His philosophy, much like Nietzsche's, emphasizes the importance of the individual, but it also introduces a unique dimension to our discussion of solitude. Kierkegaard's philosophy is characterized by a deep introspective exploration of the human condition. His writings convey a profound understanding of the complexities of individuality and the existential challenges faced by individuals. For Kierkegaard, the individual's journey towards authenticity and self-understanding is paramount, and he recognized the essential role of solitude in this journey. Solitude, for Kierkegaard, was a crucial ingredient in the process of self-discovery and self-understanding. He believed that in solitude, one could confront the existential anxieties and despair that often accompany the journey towards becoming a true self. It is through this confrontation that one can find the courage to choose one's own way, to assume responsibility for one's existence.
Facts.
Yeah, we got it. We got a homie backstage. Hold that thought, Kevin. 1 sec. Okay.
Shout out to
What's up,
Noel.
Noel? Look at your theme
Hi,
song.
what's up? That's me.
That's
Yeah.
you hitting the dab. Yeah. What do they call it? The
Liar.
bump
That's
dance.
not you. You're not. That's not you.
That's
She's
AI.
doing the
Where is my mom? Where is Elsa or something? Where is she
Oh,
at?
it's just we have Cynthia as your auntie.
She's mad at me.
She's mad at you.
Yeah.
I could be your daddy, but not in the Paul's enslaved way though. Shout out to Noelle. Here's her channel. Oh, it's kind of loud. Noelle, can you mute it, please, my friend? Kind of loud.
This is wrestling.
Okay. Well, maybe you can mute your video about growing old. Thank you very much, Noelle. Kevin, what did you think about that statement right there?
And despair that often accompany the journey towards this. Solitude for Kierkegaard was a crucial ingredient in the process of self-discovery and self-understanding. He believed that in solitude one could confront the existential anxieties and despair that often accompany the journey towards becoming a true self. It is through this confrontation that one can find the courage to choose one's own way, to assume responsibility for one's existence.
That makes sense with the mushrooms because it literally forces you to stay put, right?
It can. You can't spiral at the same time, but you know what I mean.
How about Natty?
Control.
Natty, you can still do this too, if you just like cut yourself off from things. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what to be honest, Lady KT has said something like that similar. She said something along the lines of like we have like music, TV, phones and shit that like kind of distract us from being centered
here we go.
at times, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there you
Marathon.
go right there.
Can you read it? It says Marathon Kev.
Yeah, it's because we have a constant stimulation, music, TV, phones, and whatnot. Some people are like never alone with their own mind. Exactly.
Right.
And that's, you know, because with the existentialism or whatever, let me read the definition, right? Because I'm like, let me make sure I know this definition. But a philosophical theory or an approach which emphasizes the existence of the individual person as a free and responsible agent determining their own development through acts of will. Depending on how you like interpret that, but I'm like, I hear like manifestation, you know, when I hear that definition, you know, and like sitting with yourself, the confrontation, you could have a lot of problems with yourself, bro. I think, you know, especially like through psychedelics or even just on like a sober level, just people have a hard time looking at their own selves in the mirror because you got shit that you never dealt with before. You know, when you take those journeys with the psilocybin or whatever the case may be, you're forced to face that. You know what I mean? And and I like that. And through that, if you can face that shit, you can face those demons. Like find that's a conflict within yourself. Find a resolution in that moment. And come back out of that back to this like physical reality that we're in right now. You can address that shit and become a better person. So I fuck with that. Yeah. I like that whole little soliloquy that bro just dropped right there on the video.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got more freedom. You can maneuver a little lighter when you ask those deep. If you're in deep reflection by yourself, and you can ask those questions to yourself, they can come up because, I mean, AI is AI. What do we say about AI? What makes it a good AI art or whatever? The right question, the right prompt, and all that it's doing is it's a rudimentary form of what we do as conscious human beings. Like when you ask the right question to yourself, that's real knowledge, or which helps you hopefully gain peace of mind. Yeah, when you're quiet and still. Yeah. Doesn't happen too often though. You got to make it happen.
The crowd is untruth. Therefore was Christ crucified, because he, even though he addressed himself to all, would not have to do with the crowd, because he would not permit the crowd to aid him in any way, because in this regard he repelled people absolutely. would not found a party, did not permit balloting, but would be what he is, the truth, which relates itself to the single individual. In this quote, Kierkegaard emphasizes the individual's need to distance oneself from the crowd to realize one's truth.
Yeah.
For him, the crowd is a symbol of inauthentic existence. The path to truth, according to him, lies not in the crowd but in solitude, where one can genuinely relate to oneself. In another profound statement, Kierkegaard writes, "The more one isolates oneself, the closer one comes to oneself." Here, he captures the essence of solitude as a path to self-discovery.
That's true, because I think that, like, if you're in solitude, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the opposite of connecting, right? Because it's actually the foundation of an authentic connection, huh? With I guess you could say yourself, but if you believe in a higher power, like divinity and God, right?
Suggests that isolation, rather than leading to loneliness, can lead to a closer relationship with oneself, facilitating self-understanding and authenticity. So, what can we glean from Kierkegaard's perspective on solitude? It's that solitude is not just a state of being alone. It is an existential condition that facilitates self-exploration and self-understanding. It's a sanctuary where we can confront our anxieties, grapple with existential despair, and ultimately find our authentic selves.
It's solitude is that the real life what the wokies talk about safe space. It's a real safe space, huh?
Or flight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or freeze. You could throw a freeze in there. If you can get up out of that, you know what I mean? Whatever demon or like obstacle you're facing, you know, where you're in fight or flight mode, if you can just sit comfortable, like I'm here and now, like this is happening. Let me be comfortable with it. Breathe through it, you know? Like, okay, it is what it is right now. You know what I mean? You can conquer a level of anxiety for sure, for sure. And that's when you can. That's one of them places. That's like one of those pockets where you can transform that loneliness into like solitude. You know, I'm okay here though. I'm okay here. You know.
Yeah, that feeling that you're talking about, the closest thing I had to that was when my daily practice. I used to do a Bikram yoga, but it was just funny because you do it in a group. That's part of it.
Right.
Yeah, you might as well be by yourself sometimes too. It's like the best of both worlds because you're looking in the mirror at yourself for 90 minutes in a room that's over 100 degrees and over 80% humidity.
Right.
And you're doing 28 yoga postures, right? And it's kind of like a battle with yourself. But when you come out of that room after 90 minutes, you feel like you can conquer, like the rest of your day is easy.
Yeah,
because you sat in it.
Your mentality changes from doing hot yoga. It definitely changes. Like especially when you get into those flexes where you're not you're not so flexible, but you're pushing the limits though. You're supposed to hold it for like a certain amount of time. Like you find a different space within yourself though when you conquer that. Like, okay, this is pain. This pain is temporary. Like, let me get through this. You know? And you come out on the other side, like, yeah, for sure. Not just a better person, like physically, but mentally though.
Mentally,
like,
that's the most important thing.
Oh God,
one of the most important thing. Yeah, that's where I met my wife, and we have a Bikram baby. Lady KT says, anyone do DMT or MDA? I tried DMT a couple times, and definitely I'll say this: it reminds me that there seems to be some invisible world around us constantly right now. It's just that most of the time we're not access to it. But when you smoke DMT, you get there in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow. And you're yourself still. Yourself.
You get shot through the portal. Like, welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Joe Rogan's interpretation of DMT the best, you know? And he's like, bro, it's like you and I, like we're all people, but we can connect to the internet, right? Through this Wi-Fi or whatever the case may be, like these devices that we have.
Yeah.
He like, when you do DMT, fool, it's like you're a person before you connect to the internet. And like when shoot that little shot of DMT, then you're online, and you have access to everything. Like the
That's
world's
true.
like everything. You just tapped in. Like anything you want, you can grab. You like a kid in fucking Toys R Us or whatever the case may be. But once you come down off of that plane, you come back to reality. You like a fight. It was like you was like a 5 megabyte like USB drive. You can only bring back so much, you know. But while you're there, though, should be
You
hitting
bring about a
different.
lot.
Though. Yeah.
It made like a supermarket sweepstakes. Do you remember that, Cynthia? And that show, Supermarkets, where they run through the cart and they just the grocery store and just get as much food as you want.
I've never
Anything
watched
you want.
it, but I saw like commercials for it and everything.
Yeah. So maybe that's like the DMT realm. But even if you bring back one bag of corn nuts, metaphorically, that's something. Yeah. Because most of us don't remember what happened.
When you come back from that, are you disappointed in the world that you came back to? Do you look at it differently?
I think some people do, definitely.
Yeah. It's all subjective. It's like everybody is different, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you came back, Gabe?
Well, first time I did it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first time I did it, I didn't. What stood out was after I came back down from being high, which was like maybe 7 minutes later. I was back, but I couldn't have the syntax, the language to communicate what I saw. I was like, trying to talk, you know,
impossible.
and impossible. Like,
right.
And the first thing I did, I think, was I hugged the woman that gave it to me, that dosed me. I just wanted to give her a big hug because I think I was still me, but I went like I don't know if it's a soul or what. I went outside my body through something else. So I was happy to come back. I was very happy to come back, even though it was cool and different. Yeah.
You were still grateful for like this current experience. Like, okay, for sure. Like I'm still here, you know.
Bye,
I'm still
Landry.
experiencing this.
Yeah. What about you, Kevin?
It was the same. I wasn't the same nigga though. You know, when I came back from that, I wasn't the same person. Just like with every like heavy psychedelic experience, I'm never the same guy. Like
What
shit gets
changed?
different. Say again, sister.
What changed?
For me, like personally, the big thing for me was like the ego. Like my ego just died. You know, it just kept having like
perspective,
additional deaths. You know, it was like the ego was like the final boss for me when it come to like using psychedelics. And like every time that I go on like a deep journey, and like the ego just got defeated. Like one final boss got defeated. And I'm like, oh shit, another one of these niggas that popped up. Bam, another one of these final bosses. Like the ego just kept getting defeated. So it just brought me back. It brought me to a place of just wanting to exist like harmoniously, and not take everything so serious, you know, and not be so triggered by certain shit, but just like more zen, I guess. It's difficult to put it into words, but yeah, I guess just like a death of the ego. That's been the biggest thing, especially with DMT for me, was like the death of the ego. Like you're not as big as you think you are, you know.
Not as big as bad as you think you are, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot more
You're
going on.
For sure. You all insignificant as fly shit in the grand scheme of things. That's what I took away from like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
One of the important things I think is to realize is that there is such a connection to nature that's missing in our daily experience. I mean, right? So I think at this time, right, because of the knowledge, you know, that's given to us, you know, by the means of social media and all that stuff, it's sought the proliferation of these sort of shamanistic, you know, means. And I think it's because people feel an estrangement from nature. You know, they feel an estrangement from old traditions, and they need some type of ritual or finality, you know, within the space. And that's why I think that all of these things are being proliferated at a time like this. You know, you have those famous people that were spreading the mushrooms around. Obviously, Gordon Wasson was a CIA agent. So it's important to realize that the people that actually proliferated the science of these things, they were seeing it as a new form of maybe sort of techno shamanism. You know what I mean? That could proliferate and maybe heal the effects of alienation from nature that's
What's that
caused
mean,
by
T-Mel?
technology.
What is that techno shamanism? What's that mean?
Well, see, a lot of the proliferation of psychedelics were among the intellectual elites, right? Like from Harvard, and a lot of them were getting into, the internet and all that stuff. So when they saw the idea of collective consciousness, right, they sought to understand how nature connects all of us, right? So you'll see a lot of that, a lot of those ideas, within, institutions like the Esalen Institute, that were sort of responsible. They were sort of directly responsible for proliferating the knowledge of these things. And what they thought was, we need a new sense of shamanism, right? Because we live in a modern age. God is dead, etc., etc. Right? And they had felt this at the very most, right? So when you see the ideas of like postmodernism, the loss of meaning and truth, and how those were involved in the Macy's conference, and understanding how the psychedelics affect the brain, right? The first step was trying to see if they could actually control people's minds using these drugs, right? They did lots of experiments on that. If you go back and study like people like Stanley Krippner, who actually recorded, he said he had recorded a prediction of the JFK assassination when he was on mushrooms. Right, and then it happened like months later, and right, so he had thought like these were basically you get telepathic powers from taking mushrooms and stuff, and other people have experienced that too.
So you're saying that like something that was used for righteousness was co-opted by like social engineers?
Oh yeah, and actually the mushroom saint, Maria Sabina, she actually retaliated and said the mushrooms are not going to work anymore, right? Because they're proliferating it in a way that's apart from the ritualistic use of them.
Yeah. Damn. And then you get the music thrown in it, like the hippie movement, the Grateful Dead, and psychedelic rock, and all that, which are great. It's just that like there are people who are trying to nefariously control the masses. However, like they're not even in control. They're not. I don't think so. Which is a good thing. But they try. Don't get me wrong. And who's the they anyway? Right? That guy right there. Maybe it's him and his dog. That's where it all leads to. But yeah, it's crazy. Like something else, like Lady Luck said, goes along. She said, Lady Luck, Lady Luck. Is that the saltwater tank? When Lady Luck asked about float tank, have I heard of that? Oh, absolutely. Like my one of my best friends from college, Jeff. We call him Mushroom Spore. Interesting enough, he had a float tank business for 14 years that he just this week he sold. And that float tank's cool because it's like a isolation tank, right, guys? And you can float in it with salt water, special salt water solution, and it feels like you're just a consciousness floating in the tank, right? Because you're like no gravity, and then you can't see anything, and it's dark. And there was a guy that Machine Lies taught on a couple months ago named John Lilly, who was a professor, and he used to do psychedelics in the float tank, ketamine and other things, and experience this interesting consciousness and speak to dolphins and whatnot. And then one of the most interesting thing I learned by listening to Machine's lesson on John Lilly was the one. Would you say about the Overmind machine that Lilly was talking about, Dr. Lilly? What was that? And what did it have to do with technology?
Oh yeah, he conceived of sort of demiurgic force called the solid state entity. And there was another force called the Earth Coincidence Control Office. It's sort of like Zoroastrianism, you know. And the Earth Coincidence Control Office, their job was to create carefully planned coincidences that would offset the idea of self-replication and duplication that the machine wishes to propagate. So it was like nature angels, right? And he is actually interesting because he thought of consciousness as totally electrochemical, right? And you could see that in his experiments of the Lily wave, right? And that is one of the ideas of this techno shamanism, that you could basically manipulate consciousness at will, right? And one of the effects of it would be getting into your electrochemical framework and also understanding the electrochemical framework that was around you, right? So when Ginsburg took LSD, right, he literally says, I'm gonna actually open my show with this quote, right, of Ginsburg taking LSD and saying he felt his soul going into the wires and the electronics. You know what I mean? That explains some of the ideas of collective consciousness and how, consciousness is electrochemical, and how they thought that this relates to the plants and the evolutionary aspect of the brain and how it relates to plants.
Right. Yeah, and Lady Luck, don't worry, I'm not planning on going into the float tank under the influence. But I'll tell you this, though, my friend Jeff used to do it every day.
Yeah, by the way, one of the main theories that was coming out of
thank you though.
Out of the Esalen Institute and the ideas of techno shamanism was the Gaia theory. Right. Of course, McKenna and others had promoted this Gaia theory, right? So they actually thought when they were tapping into the plants, they were tapping into the intelligence of nature.
So
like
the guy in mind, the guy in mind.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Right. And there were thinkers like James Lovelock who had presented theories about this, the intelligence of the earth and how the earth had actually engineered life and evolution.
Exactly, we're like cells for the earth. Cynthia, what do you think about that? Have you ever heard of that, the guy in mind theory?
No.
It's very interesting.
I find
kind
it
of be like
interesting.
layman's terms of saying collective consciousness, like
Yes,
exactly.
But exactly. But literally, the earth, though, like through the earth, collective consciousness expressed through the earth and all its actions. Yeah,
I think it's interesting that you guys have taken psychedelics and had these experiences and felt this and seen this and realized that there's something different versus I didn't take any psychedelics, but I always felt that there was something else and I could feel things coming and going. And
you know what I think about that, Cynthia?
We all have a different way to connect. And when TML was talking about nature, I take in consideration, I grew up in the country, like my closest neighbor was 2 miles away. So I was constantly in nature with my horses or cows. Even now I live across from a wild bird sanctuary. So I can just walk across the street and take a 3-mile walk in nature and like a lot of different nature there. So it's interesting how psychedelics or in the nature in that sense can make you realize different things. But we all have our own journey.
Right, we do. And not only that, like I've heard people make the case that women, the reason why it seems as though like not as many women take psychedelics as men or feel a need to, and even smoke weed too. They said it was because y'all have like this connection to the earth. For example, like even like once a month when you if you with the period, the menstruation, right? Whereas us guys, we can go a whole life and not have that type of connection, right?
Do you think it has something with the ability of giving life? Even though
absolutely, we give life another way though.
Right.
It's like you literally express it in the physical, where I think the closest we get to it is besides art, which everyone can do, is like that sperm that we have that has all the genetic material of what that new sentient being's gonna have. That is the one of the ultimate creations that goes into one of the ultimate love machines, the womb. So yeah, but you guys every month up until you don't have it are in tune with that. Probably so much so even when you don't have it anymore, I'm sure you guys already developed this connection with your earthly self.
There was like women have that women's intuition, and I think that's part of it.
Yeah. This is wild, bro. Layla says I'm listening to this in nature with my dogs. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Yeah, Avatar. Oh, that was a very psychedelic Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, for all y'all who like to trip off the natty or natural or with substances, this is a good video. This guy's name is Your Mate Tom. He's from Australia, and he makes these trippy ass simulators right here. We're watching right now.
Yeah, by the way, in the movie Avatar, they all plug into the tree and they trip together by becoming telepathic by plugging into the tree. The same, I mean, so it's literally promoting the entire thing that I was saying.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of truth in the details with that movie, So, yeah.
Yeah. The collective consciousness is real. When you sit down, like, and get solitude, you definitely get to find out these things. And just think about that lady Cynthia we were watching earlier. It's easy to make like fun of her and stuff, but she probably has some deep thoughts being by herself and whatnot, huh?
And I think, but I also think like the solitude journey isn't just a one-time thing. It's something that you probably pretty much need to do on a daily basis. Not perhaps not 3 to 4 hours, but you do on a daily basis need to take that time to quiet your mind and to collect your thought. Yeah, like in Marathon Kev was saying, chase down a thought.
Right. And shout out to Mi Hermana Yolanda, the other half of Chicas Locas.
Hey,
that'd be awesome if you could come up. I haven't had you sisters up in a while with my guys right here. Yeah. And by the way, Machine, did you get that link from Landry? The crypto tome .org?
Oh yeah. I already see some works by Nietzsche that are very relevant on there. So yeah, thank you for that.
No problem, bro. You got your stuff together. You got your Kevin. You streaming? Yeah, Kev. I guess you heard me. I want to watch a little bit more,
Yeah,
but a little bit more.
I'm getting a thumbnail together right now, but yeah, I appreciate that, bro, for sure.
Hey, no problem, bro. We're all one meta stream, basically, huh, guys? That's what I see. Whether we like it or not or love it, yeah. I think I'm tending to love it, kind of. Nietzsche and them.
Now, let's transport ourselves to 19th century America, to the tranquil shores of Walden Pond, where we encounter a man who not only pondered solitude, but also lived it. Henry David Thoreau.
Okay, Machine. I love more machines up here. Any thoughts on Henry David Thoreau, Machine?
Oh yeah, well, Henry David Thoreau, he was in line with those writers that were called, the Transcendentalists. Actually, when Uncle Teddy went to the woods, he built his cabin in the woods based on the design that Walden built. Based on the design that Henry David Thoreau built his cabin in Walden.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a very interesting work. I've read parts of it. And
Cynthia the Unabomber and Kevin, if you don't know, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Uncle
critiquing.
Teddy.
Yeah, he's critiquing the spread of technology, like for example, the railroad system, right? Famously said it's not a man who rides on the railroad, but the railroad who rides on man. You know what I mean? Saying that we create technology, but technology also creates livelihood for humans. Right. So he was, one of the first to point out the problem of technological determinism and its effects on society.
Thank you, Machine. Layla says I'm out. NPC back to solitude nature for sure.
Yeah, he was also
Henry David Maxim.
He was also around during the 1800s. So a lot of very strange and arcane concepts had proliferated throughout the Americas. Like, for example, some of the transcendentalists were studying the occult theories of Emanuel Swedenborg. And David Thoreau also read, the Gita and all that type of stuff. So he reflected on Eastern religions and all that stuff. So he was so he was a very interesting guy.
Not only that, most likely he had a Christian upbringing, huh? So you mix that in.
Oh yeah, they kind of abandoned. Abandoned that because of the intellectual climate of America. Right. It was experiencing what was termed at the time the occult revival. They were dealing with two different ideas: spiritualism versus scientism.
Yeah.
So.
But Machine, but do you think in the panel? Do you think still though that even though they abandoned it, like they're kind of, depending on how much they were exposed to it, Christianity or whatever they were, that's still kind of like the lens, the foundation of the lens that you look, that you have your new outlook too, right? You think there's something to be said about that?
Yeah, if you look at Puritanism, that has a substantial effect on the American historical fabric. Writers like John Winthrop, right? But they were also influenced by the occult and all the stuff that was happening in Europe at the time. Like for example, John Winthrop signed his correspondences with a signature that was based on the Monas Hieroglyphica of John Dee. Right.
Wow,
So
like a
he
sigil
read,
or something, huh?
yeah. So even the Puritans were like infested with spiritualism and all these ideas. Because of the rise of Freemasonry and all this stuff. So yeah. Yeah, definitely. But I think the Protestant Reformation is the main thing, and that veers off in terms of not looking at the church and reforming the state in terms of Christian virtues.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Martin Luther, November 10th.
Born in 1817, Thoreau was an American philosopher, writer, and naturalist. His philosophy revolved around the principles of self-reliance, simplicity, and a deep respect for nature.
Thanks, Cable.
Thoreau didn't merely theorize about solitude. He sought it, lived it, and shared his experiences and reflections in his most famous work, Walden. Walden is an account of Thoreau's experiment in deliberate living. For 2 years, 2 months, and 2 days, Thoreau lived in a cabin he built himself near Walden Pond. Away from the clamor of society, Thoreau immersed himself in solitude and simplicity. His objective? To live deep and suck out all the marrow of life. Thoreau's experience at Walden Pond was a testament to the transformative power of solitude. In his self-imposed isolation, Thoreau found a space to reflect, to observe, to think, and to write. His experience underscores the value of solitude as a means of engaging deeply with one's thoughts and the natural world. Let's look at some of Thoreau's words from Walden. I never found a companion that was so companionable as solitude. We are for the most part more lonely when we go abroad among men than when we stay in our chambers.
I don't know how I felt like that on panels sometimes, especially in a new place when everyone knows each other and ha-ha-he. It's a full panel, but you can feel like kind of alone and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever experienced that before.
Oh, 100%. It can get a little weird, especially if you don't know anyone.
Right.
For sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks,
in this
Markella.
passage, Thoreau expresses a profound appreciation for solitude, suggesting that true companionship can be found not in the company of others, but in being alone. In another quote, Thoreau writes, I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. This powerful statement encapsulates Thoreau's motivation for seeking solitude at Walden Pond, to live deliberately and authentically, to engage with life's essential truths, and to learn from the natural world. Thoreau's experiment at Walden Pond demonstrated the power of solitude as a vehicle for self-exploration and self-transformation. His solitude was not a passive state of being alone, it was an active engagement with his thoughts, his surroundings, and his very existence. He used his solitude as a mirror, reflecting on his life, his values, and his place in the world. Thoreau's reflections offer a profound and practical perspective. His words invite us to reconsider our own relationship with solitude. They challenge us to ask ourselves, how might we, like Thoreau, embrace solitude as a companion? How might we use solitude as a means of engaging more deeply with our
What's
own
up, Wolfie?
existence?
Good to see you, man.
His experience
Hop
at
up.
Golden Pond suggests that solitude, far from being a state to be feared, can be a source of strength, clarity, and insight. It can be a catalyst for self-exploration,
Dave
a
Wade, you
tool for
too, brother.
self-transformation, and a gateway to a more authentic and intentional life. From Thoreau's perspective, solitude is a pathway to deliberate living and authentic self-discovery. It's an opportunity to confront the essential facts of life without the distractions of society.
The actual facts of life. That sounds like what we learned in the Nation of Islam or other modalities. Like, it's true because you're just the actual facts are what the of nature per se. Yeah.
It's a space where one can commune with nature, contemplate the mysteries of existence, and engage more profoundly with one's own thoughts.
Oh.
But it's a huge statement because, you know, as he's writing about the effects of industrialization and the railroad system and all this stuff, you know, he's also reflecting on, you know, this whole idea that, you know, you have to like go away from people and society to be alone in nature. Right. So when did that start happening? I mean, when did nature become this sort of novelty that you have to go out and seek? You know, you have to go out, you know, that it's the outside world. I mean, right? Instead of like it's within you. I mean,
I think as what they say. I was one of my friend Isaiah from Detroit used to call the bus the Iron Pimp. It's the Iron Pimp of the train, maybe like you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah,
the train, man. Like man, it's like those mountain lions. People are like, why are there mountain lions on my street? Well, it's because you keep encroaching on their original habitat.
They're actually not in your space. You're in their space.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. But that's, you know, and that's one of them things too. That TML is talking about. At least, you know, what do they say? Like anecdotally or whatever. Through my own experience, like when I have a psychedelic experience, especially with psilocybin, bro, I always have to kick them goddamn shoes and them socks off. You know, and go touch grass, and go wiggle the toes in the grass. You know what I mean?
Right.
I gotta go hippie edition, bro.
There's
Something about that's like grounding. You know?
You got to go Washington Rainforest hippie edition.
Yes, sir.
What else? All about you, Joku. What's up, OG?
This song gnarly.
What's
Live
Bye,
on
Noel.
the streets of LA. How you guys doing?
What's going
We're good,
on,
man.
brother Joe?
Deep.
I'm out here at the county jail killing some time.
The Cook County?
Yeah, Cook County. There's some people over here I've been wanting to meet. It's really cool. And they white folks too, which is crazy because, you know, this is really
Because you hate white folks. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
That's why he
white
laugh
folks. He
like
loves
that. That's why he laugh like that. Truth in the details.
them. Don't worry. He's not even mind.
It's in the details. Yeah, they help people when they get out. They help them phone calls, for food, water, even clothes. Because sometimes you get out of there, you ain't got no clothes or whatever. Yeah, so that's my first time meeting them. So
yeah, that's cool. Like like I have a little experience through people I used to work with from Chicago, and interestingly enough, I saw one of them as a guest on Bro Sanchez this morning on the live. The guy I used to work with from Hood X, Alfonso. He was up there. I was like, holy crap! And I remember him and my other friend Ben, who used to stay in Chicago. They told me when you get out of Cook County, if you had to take the bus, the first stop or something, they let you out like right in this like Latin Kings neighborhood. Where
Yes,
it's,
that's
yeah,
what
it's
I'm
kind of
at. Yeah.
dangerous or something, right?
It's
That's where you're
dangerous
at right
as fuck. That's what I'm tripping out. It's like 5 white folks out here. One of them are trans, and they love them.
Trans, damn.
Yeah, a bunch
Oh
of
my
people
God.
getting out. One
I'd
of the
be afraid
guys
of
was
them.
like, one of the guys just said, "Big swole
What's up,
motherfucker
Leah?
too." He say,
Right.
believe it or
Big
not,
swole shout out Buddha, motherfucker. Yeah.
everyone who gets out of this, TML, what's up, baby? Everyone who gets out of this county jail is hoping that you guys are out here. So they know that they got support out there. That's cool, man.
Uh-huh.
It's probably like a
That
little
is
level of
crazy.
protection as well, though, to be honest. I think it was like a couple years ago. I don't know if it's like 2021 or 2022, but there was a Chicago. He wasn't like a popular rapper, but he was on the scene or whatever the case may be. But as soon as bro got released, he got shot up like multiple times. Yeah, like immediately.
Damn.
As soon as bro got
Might
out.
have been
I
over
don't know
there,
if
right?
Yeah, it used
for
to be
sure, son.
dangerous just getting out of here, man. And then
Yeah,
if you wasn't in that gang, you had to cross out of this territory. So for cats like me, it
Yep.
used to be super dangerous. Yeah.
They don't
I
like
just
the
had
4
a
corner
guy get
hustlers.
robbed the other day. We was in this neighborhood, and about a week ago now, we were cop watching, and one guy strayed off. Next thing you know, he calling us some dude and beat him up. Well, he didn't beat him up. He knocked his phone out of his hand and took it and all that bullshit. But yeah, this ain't no soft
No
ass
joke,
place, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, this is why maybe what you do. The topic right now is solitude, Joe. We're talking about solitude and how when you get older, you tend to have more solitude, and solitude can be a good thing because you get a chance to think about things with no distractions and whatnot.
Are we all in agreement? Because I'm in agreement so far.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cynthia, what was the big thing we said? They said in the beginning. Nietzsche said there's a difference between solitude and loneliness, right?
Yes.
You see that? Yeah.
I agree with that shit. I look forward to my solitude and don't feel lonely.
Mm-hmm.
I also I've never had a chance to be lonely, right? I'm always around a lot of people. I have to escape. I have to actually set an escape because I wake up in the morning, I got a bunch of texts with motherfuckers, that need something or want to do something. And that's every day. I love my loneliness. Well, my alone time.
Yeah, me too.
Right. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody unless it's my kids. My
Right,
kids
at
put me
that
up.
time.
Otherwise, anything else, I ain't really got too much time for it. Not the sob stories. I'm damn near 40 years old at this point, bro. You still got a sob story at 40, bro. I ain't got.
I got no patience for it at this age, man. I got in trouble.
You done had enough time to figure it out, brother. Yeah.
I got in trouble a little bit. My man, 10th Man, was on this very famous dude who does shit on cop watches and shit. And y'all probably know 10th Man by now, but he went in there and was talking about how outraged he is and all of that bullshit. And I left a comment that, man, I ain't got time for or the patience for emotional fucking arguments no more, man. I prefer critical thinking. And that motherfucker and a bunch of motherfuckers saw the comment and liked it, so he must have saw it. And that nigga texted me with about 5 texts trying to explain why I didn't even read them, so I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say. Justify his emotional shit. I don't care. I hope they all die. It happened to me. People abuse me. I don't care if other people get abused, man. I don't have time for that shit, bro.
What the hell?
You
think you're his gay best friend or something? No, that's why. I mean, the reason I say that, yeah, exactly. The reason I say that is because, like, no offense to all the great female women out here in the Powerverse, but sometimes if a woman, like confides in you about like their relationships and all this shit, it's like I don't want to be the gay best friend. Oh, we can talk about it casually and stuff, but come on, man.
Wait,
I need a down payment or like a little collateral. Like, throw me some pussy. I'm gonna be dealing with.
I'll let you say it, big dog.
You got me fucked up.
Cynthia probably tell you. I probably told her this because we talk on the phone. When you start getting too emotional, I shut down. I'd be like, nigga, I ain't fucking you. That's for your boyfriend. Nigga, I don't. I'd be like really rude with it, bro.
Jesus. I've heard,
That's how you know you're creeping towards like black men, senior citizen. When a nigga just ain't got no time. Like, shut your dumb ass up, nigga.
It's the greatest thing about getting older,
said
man.
black
You don't
man.
have to get no fucks no more. It's a beautiful thing, yo. I ain't gotta coddle niggas and shit. Especially women. I got no patience. If I'm not, fucking you and you ain't give me head, no, I'm not. I don't want to hear none of your emotional outpouring.
I'm not your fucking emotional support pillow, bitch. You got me fucked up for sure.
He
I'm
be
gonna need some
acting.
pussy or
Don't get
something.
it twisted. I'm not calling him on bullshit.
tell
I'm
him, tell him.
calling him on his bullshit and how he's acting, and then he
Me?
gets off defensive.
Me?
Yeah.
That's one of the beautiful things about Islam is that you're not really allowed to be friends with women, right? So it just a friendship is basically exclusively for men, and and you're not allowed to talk shit about your male comrades either
when they're not around, right?
That's backbiting, right?
Yeah.
Because if go ahead. So if you do that, you're this guy basically.
Yeah, and also there's a tradition that said that that basically hell was full of women because they basically gossip a lot, right? So
wow, there's a section of panel versus males.
On the panel versus men gossip a lot more. Men do more feminine
Yeah,
behavior.
this is-
They'll put
this
out
is a different this is a different type of I think gossiping because it's not really behind someone's back because it's on a live stream.
That's
I mean,
true.
so it's got to be a
you
little
think that's
bit
cope, Cynthia?
it probably falls into a different category for sure, but definitely I get what you're saying, Cynthia. There's a
men have exposed DMs before women have.
It's definitely an effeminate quality.
Exactly. We got the homie coming up.
Message. Thank you, sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely.
Yeah.
Before I continue with my message, thank you, sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
All right, what's going on?
Before I
What's up, ST? How's it going, man?
Who?
Hello.
How are you?
I didn't know if you guys were watching Boondock Saints or whatever that was that
Oh,
black
no.
Black Nickelodeon show.
No, that was that's whatchamacallit, Boondocks. You were thinking of Boondock Saints is
that's a great
whatchamacallit.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
a movie.
Well, what's that? Oh, like it's racially black. Like that cartoon is as
It is a black
racist as it could. Like, imagine if it was like white people doing something that racist. Like, that would be so canceled back in like 2003.
What do you mean it's racist? How is it racist?
Uncle Ruckus?
There is so many stereotypical stuff in that.
Yeah.
What
is.
Rapper? What was the rapper's name?
What's it called?
Yeah.
Boondock?
Thuglicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think that's the point he's trying to make is he's trying to like talk about how silly those stereotypes are in a sense. And he's doing it in a very intelligent way from what I could tell. And I've actually heard interviews of the guy speak. He's a highly intelligent dude.
Aaron McGraw. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's satire. You ever heard that?
Satire, yeah.
Satire?
Have you seen my satire? I feel like I'm very intelligent, and I have satire for days.
For sure.
I just don't
this is the first time I heard of you, actually. This is you're invisible, looks like.
I've chimed in the chat a few times.
Okay, my bad. First time on panel, though.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know why I'm invisible. That's kind of weird, right? Is that kind of weird?
Yeah.
You did it on purpose, right?
We can see his shirt, though. It's just
you did that on purpose?
I don't know.
It's pretty dope, though. Whatever it is, it's pretty dope. I like it.
Are you an alien?
Invisible
and you
man.
got green skin and it disappears against the background.
Yeah. Exactly. He's a reptile. Huh?
Yeah, I have a full on green screen suit like the Blue Man Group right now.
Yeah,
and it's very embarrassing.
All that for my little old show. I
got a DoorDash coming, and I was like, hand it to me, and I was like, why didn't I say leave it at the door?
It's like
why didn't I say leave it at the door?
It's like I could be seen as like a gimpish outfit kind of. because you know with the if you have the green mask on it, if it's a full body onesie.
Oh yeah, if I showed up, and I'm like, oh, I'm a Grinch, and we're doing kinky stuff.
Yeah. So we actually we showed the Boondocks. I was gonna show some Uncle Rux's thing just to clown on Joe.
It was
stuff,
Boondocks.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's what I said. Yeah.
You said
Where'd you go,
Boondock
Joe?
Saints.
I did.
No,
He
no,
did,
no.
not me.
It's that guy. Yeah.
All right.
SD did. Yeah.
Yeah, you called it Boondock Saints.
Hey, at least I'm on camera. At least I'm on camera, Cynthia. Turn your camera on.
What does that have to do with
Why you want to see your camera for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just trying to. She said I was stupid for saying Saints. So.
I didn't say you were stupid. You said Boondock Saints.
Do you have a?
It was implied.
Do you have a channel, dude?
No, it wasn't implied.
Do you make content like on your own?
Yeah, have you never seen me? I got like 4,000 subscribers.
Oh, really? Hey, Mods, can you get his channel
viral? 4,000 subscribers.
You can play my stuff, man. I just made some videos this weekend for a contest. It's a comedy AI contest. I make AI content. I make slop.
You do AI, huh?
Yeah, I make slop.
Exactly.
Slop? You said slop?
That's all right.
What does that mean?
Marathon Kev thought that was funny. Yeah, make some AI slop. Suck it.
You sound like a lot like my friend Ragamuffin. Shout out to Ragamuffin.
Yeah, nappy hair widow.
Hey, what? Hey, chill, bro. What do you mean nappy head? It ain't nappy. You need glasses or something? SD. That's not what we call lamb's wool, Kevin. Lamb's wool.
Yeah, that's right.
Call anyone nappy hair because it fits anyone.
God, you pray to look
you
like
call
us,
anyone nappy
motherfucker.
hair, they're like, well, okay, well, all right, okay. You could call anyone nappy hair.
I mean, yeah, you can call anybody whatever you want for sure.
Universally,
I'll be leaning into this shit now, NPC.
I don't know. I think a lot of you guys.
Let me get a crash out.
It's a big deal.
Hard R's.
Do you have that little avatar on your
I don't think he has a channel. What's
no,
up?
I
we
think,
can't find it.
No, I can't.
Usually,
do you have like that little animal with big eyes holding a crystal or something?
Yeah, that's me.
That's you. Okay.
Let's see. Can you drop? Let's see what you got there.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Even though he's like obviously your topic. The topic is to reset the topics. The truth about ending up alone. And what is your legacy?
What are you
and
talking about?
the art of being alone. Let me finish, bro.
I've lived with a sex doll.
Schoon. Respectfully, shut your dumb ass up when NPC is talking. Respectfully.
Hey, thanks, big dog. So thank you, Kevin. So you live with a sex doll, huh?
I'm not talking right now, so I'm going to talk. So right now, I'm joking. That's a joke.
You finna learn the hard way. Pause.
Okay, bro.
So you said you live with a sex doll. What was her name?
Oh, now you want to go on to my topic? No, I don't want to interrupt you. Continue, and I'll talk about that later.
The topic is whatever I'm talking about. So we're kind of fluid here. It may be hard to keep up sometimes for new guys, but
I might.
I'm finna get activated.
We'll be
patient.
I'm
finna get activated. Yeah, I'm like
guy
30
up
seconds
there's a
from
Mighty
going
Morphin
fuckery.
Power Ranger. He's gonna Mighty Morphin into a Power Ranger.
Who's that?
Poof pal be gone.
Are you from Canada, sir? Oh, it's unavailable. What did you do? Private this shit? Cynthia, it's unavailable, that channel or that video you got from his channel.
What?
It says unavailable. Maybe he privated it or
Her
something.
nappy hair got in the way.
He said, "Hey, can you chill out, bro? That's strike 2. Just
I can't
if you want to play nicely." Okay.
I went to it and shared his channel. I just was watching a video. He does do AI videos. Let me drop this video then.
Okay, let's see.
Stella.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, but this channel, it's all about respect, bro. You can have like the crazy views and all this shit, but just respect, man. We don't do ad homs over here.
Bro,
Only I
can
can do
already
that.
tell this motherfucker's a weirdo. Respectfully,
Yeah.
truthfully, humbly, you can already tell this motherfucker's a weirdo, bro. He's scared to
I'd
put
go-
his face on camera. That's how you know this nigga's a weirdo.
I'd go
You're a
further
weirdo,
than
bro.
that, Kev. I'd say I'm already interpreting intentions. I'd say more than just weirdo.
Oh, David Wayne, legend in the building. David Wayne, what's going on, bro?
What's up,
Good
man?
to have you, man. What's up, big
I just
dog?
wanted to get here before the crash out. Let's go.
Perfect timing.
Let's rate his content.
You right on time. Bro.
Okay. Wait. You got the big 139 views. You said 4,000 subs. I see 3,500.
Right, I saw that too. I
That's still good.
Tried the second. I did a second in the back.
Okay.
See if this.
Oh shit! What am I doing? I still have this. Oh, there he is, right there. Okay. Hey, hold on. I got too much shit going on here.
That wasn't him with the jack shit, right? The panel.
No.
The duck.
This is very violent.
Pick the say.
Yeah, I hit the wrong one.
That looks real, actually.
You know how people have ducks in their Jeeps?
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing now.
It's very, very ironic. I see where you're going here. I think it's called Duckmare, huh? Like a nightmare, huh? Okay.
You ruined the jump scare with your pause.
Oh, my bad. There you go. Forget about what happened.
You got it.
Yeah. Fucking scared me that time. I saw where you was going with it.
This is for TikTok, all right? TikTok kids. Hey, check out my TikTok, dude. I got like 10,000 views on that thing.
I live in Taiwan. I don't fuck with TikTok. That's cool though.
That's weird.
Yeah, but I'm just kidding, bro.
No, I do
live in Taiwan
kids,
though.
Hey, if you got kids over there in Taiwan, I got some lullabies.
We got
This
what?
is a lullaby. This is gonna be like a boring. You're gonna put everyone to sleep with this thing.
This is fucking awesome. This is fire.
Cute. That's cute as hell, man. Got a croissant.
You are interesting.
Why do your animals look so cute?
This is why I got all my subscribers.
It's the big eyes.
The kids love to watch. No. He said it right there because kids. It's probably kids watching this, huh? Like they like stuff like this. Yeah.
It's their parents.
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro. Don't. Hold on. Yeah, don't take it. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm actually meaning it as a compliment because that's why there's Mr. Beasts and Speed in the world because the younger folks watch it. I'm giving you a compliment, bro.
No, I mean
look at all those critters, man. That's merchandise right there. You know how many kids would buy stuffed animals that look like that?
Oh, hey, I have one. Hey, there's my profile picture. There's my profile picture.
Oh my god, that's the
What,
cutest
this one?
thing.
This guy?
Yeah, that's my profile picture.
I love
What's his
its
name?
color.
Scoundrel.
It's a heart. Huh?
Scoundrel.
Okay.
What is
That's
your
a
name?
jewel right there.
It wouldn't even need any
I
background.
can actually show you. I do a lot of prompts, and I asked AI after like a month and a half, hey, describe me if I was one of these animals. And it made me a retarded one-eyed dragon,
so
drooling and stupid looking. And I put it in one of my videos. Just because how crazy it was.
Look at that guy.
Oh my gosh. That would be a
It's almost like
poster.
this is like high tier brain rot, like Italian brain rot, but like high tier. This is awesome.
What does your
Blacklight
name?
responsive stuffed animals, man? Are you serious? That would be dope.
Like those dolls. Have you seen those dolls that the kids are going crazy for now? Like the Lulu.
Oh, Lombarda. What's it called?
Yeah, whatever they are, and they're little demons. These, like that. What does your name mean? Scoundrel or duel?
I'll let it play.
Say it 5 times.
What does it mean
fast
while we
and
let it
you'll figure
play?
out.
I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. What's the correct way to say it?
Just you got it. Just sound it out as any way you can slowly. Then try to say it 5 times fast, and you'll figure it out.
Or you could tell her and it'd be quicker.
I have a question for you, Scoundrel. NPC game. What's the name of the new guy's acting troupe? What's the name of your acting troupe? The chat wants to know.
What?
They want to know. Browns boy wants to know in the chat. What's the name of your acting troupe? He seems to think you're in an acting troupe.
I don't know what an acting troupe is.
A group of actors collective.
You dumb. That's why. That's why you don't know. You dumb.
Oh, hey! I thought we were.
Hey,
were
at
like
Holmes,
teams.
Kevin. Keep it
Hey, I
real.
thought we were being very
Okay,
peaceful and
goddamn it.
nice here.
We got you.
Not mocking
I
each other.
apologize, dog.
Nasty fucking
I apologize.
Hmm.
Whoa. Okay. Come on, bro.
All right. All right.
You're getting showcased, man. Come on.
All right. But,
This is
no, I
this
said
looks
don't
real.
show my lullabies unless you have kids. If you have kids, I got like eight lullabies.
This channel is from my son actually when he gets older. But by the time he watches this, he's probably gonna be too old.
What's his popular shit look like?
It's the lullabies.
Go to his
Talk shit
shorts.
about, man.
Yeah, his shorts.
You want one from your daughter? You know Landry, Modern Man, lost again.
Click.
Which one we clicking?
Click shorts. And then.
Which
Oh
one?
no!
Jeffrey
Wait,
Espy?
wait, click videos. Sorry, click videos. Click videos.
Popular?
No, the last three: Clown GPT and then the cow one. That's what I made this weekend. I made those in a day.
You made those or AI made those?
Good luck making it yourself.
He had the prompts. He's a prompt
Likewise.
master.
Exactly.
Please give me 10 funny jokes an amateur clown can do.
Yeah. That's he kind of mean spirited.
That's clown humor. That's
No,
100% clown humor.
He said that's
Is this your
Pull
my hoof? Is this your family right here?
Hey, rewind it. Rewind it.
Batman, pull my hoof.
Mark humor. Okay. Oh, that's sneaky.
AI fart jokes, huh?
Exactly. Typical white boy.
Oh, you gotta poop.
Subpar.
So
You can skip 10 seconds if you want.
hold on. You have a great.
You got one
you
more?
have a great.
No, hold on. Wait till the end.
got one
Hold
more.
on. You gotta see the end of that one.
No, you have a great.
Hold on. Don't make it all the way to the end. Hold on. No,
Check this out. The methane. It's the methane, guys.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Emphasis on the
You
man.
guys are disgusting. Go outside and play.
Yo. Okay. Thank you. Hey, yeah, bro. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Pretty good, dude.
Interesting. This motherfucker got main character syndrome, bro.
You
You're
are
actually having a
saint,
decent
NPC.
conversation. You came up here with this fuckery
How
bullshit.
did you guys save my- Oh, Marathon Kev is cute.
I lost track.
Tell me what's a marathon, kid.
Yeah.
Now,
He's a bitch.
Hey, I got my
Yeah.
ass
As soon as
out.
I caught your face on camera, I'm like, yep, let's do this. You know, let's let the world know who the fuck you are, weirdo.
You have great footage. I mean, it's definitely. Ooh, I'm interested in watching
He's
it. I'm gonna
talented.
click on it, but
Art.
then it's somehow
Marathon Kev wishes he was somebody.
it gets a little harder to follow.
If you only knew, my friend, if you only knew, sir.
I think Wizard's asking for the link. Do you do?
Yeah.
I
Is he back here? Oh shit.
Let's go.
Oh,
Woo.
Oh god. Oh shit! I gotta go to the dog park. What the fuck, man? It's 12:30. Damn.
Okay.
You might be saved. You might be saved this execution, SD. We'll
Oh,
see.
you're lucky. Yeah, you're
lucky,
lucky,
man.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah. SD, you know, Modern Man. Is that how you found the channel? Where'd he go? Did he go fart somewhere?
I see a brick wall.
We ever see him?
Anyway, let's see.
He's hard to figure out. Usually, I feel like I can tell a motherfucker after 2 sentences. He's difficult to figure out.
He is. I was getting kind of like Cage vibes for a second, and then I got somebody else.
Yeah, Cage vibes. I get that.
You
There's
get that one?
something under that, right? Where this is
No,
him
Pero.
being restrained. This is what he looks like
Right.
restrained. I can't say what the real him looks like yet. I haven't figured it out, but this is
Pero,
certainly him.
you're invisible. Look at
Oh,
this.
no problem. Let me show you, Joe. No problem. Hold on 1 second. This is
There
what the
you
nigga look like right here. No problem. Right
Oh,
there.
no,
Shit.
Yeah. I got you.
Under the
Okay.
remote crap
Hi, Marty.
Oh my God!
You gotta love YouTube.
Look at it here. Look at
it. Got him.
He under the tutelage of Rude Mud Crab, Kevin. That was good.
That was quick, bro.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
want to introduce you to my
Dude, hey, I just took a 48
my uncle. Hold on, I want to
second-
introduce you to my uncle real quick. Okay,
I'm gonna interrupt her.
my uncle El Perro. Say hi. Hold on. What are we
Perro's
doing
here.
here? Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes,
drop
sir.
everyone down so they can
El
get to know
Perro.
each other real quick.
Buenos dias. Buenos noches.
Well, what are we trying to get to know each other for? What's the deal here?
What's up, El Perro?
Hey.
No, these people are boring and they had nothing to talk about. So they're like, hey, let's bring some interesting people on. And they brought you on and they brought me on. So how's your day going?
Hey, I guess we're the interesting part of the whole show then.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, well, my day's been going pretty good because one of my favorite characters out there is Joe Cool. Blow me, right? So I found an interesting clip.
Blow El Perro, Joe Cool. You hear that, you bitch?
So I
Get
brought
your
up a
mouth
clip.
open. Don't
So I
say
br-
nothing. Get him out of here. Get Joe Cool. We don't need him to talk. We just need him to listen. We don't need his mouth right now. His mouth
Yeah.
needs to be occupied.
Can
His
you
mouth needs
listen
to be
real quick?
Occupied and his
Can you
ears
listen? I'm talking
open.
right now. But hey, dude, like it's interesting. You said you came up here, yet you're bored. We're boring, so you came up here. If we're so boring, why are you still here?
I think he needs your attention.
Yeah, if we're boring. Why are you here then? What does that say about you?
Are you talking to me?
Who else is there?
No, I'm just acknowledging your bitch.
I know.
move.
I know. We move kind of fast here sometimes.
Yeah, right.
So
No, yeah, okay, yeah.
You got to
I'm
catch
just
up a little
acknowledging your
bit.
bitch move of what y'all did.
Bitch.
He said, y'all.
Watch your manners, my friend.
He said, y'all.
What the
That's
hell?
telling. He feels attacked. He
Yeah.
said what y'all did. He's one of them got victim guys.
What's going on, man?
What?
What's
You
going
don't
on?
understand what a bitch move is?
Well, like I said, I
You
brought
call
up
me a
the clip.
bitch, bro. Don't say that.
I
That's
dropped
not
a
smart.
clip.
I said a bitch move. All
I
right,
dropped
yeah,
a clip
okay,
in the
you
back.
made a
I got you.
move, so I guess I'm implying you're a bitch. But yeah, muting someone
It's
and then just
seething
putting
right
two
now.
people up on the spot.
It's what we.
don't
It's
know.
what I do to rude little children sometimes right here.
All right. Did you
Kevin's
ruin
like
me?
an
Did I
overinflated
freeze
balloon
up and
ready
did
to
I
pop.
freeze up?
Why
and-
is everyone else able to conduct themselves respectfully and with civilization except you, my friend? Why is that?
And Stone, why is it you say what y'all
gone.
did? You called 3 people. He's probably still listening. You called 3 people at least bitches, and you said you told NPC what y'all did. I'm curious. Do you feel like we one hive mind work together?
What's up,
or something?
Wolfie? I guess so. Wolfie.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah,
What
he
up,
wasn't
yeah.
that bad. I'm chilling. We had a
He
new
wasn't-
friend.
He wasn't
acquaintance.
horrible.
Man, I would like
we got all the
Yeah.
boys coming up right now, guys.
I would like to know what AI program he was using because that was some good AI.
That was kind of wild, huh?
Yes.
Let me see. we got somebody coming up right now. Hold on. Let me get this shit together. Yeah, here we go.
Big boys when it's snowing. Fat niggas got real out till like neck bones when you smoke it. On vacation, we don't ride dolphins. Fat niggas ride orcas. This summer we in Mexico, Costa Rica, Bora Bora. It's a fat nigga summer. No shirt, watermelon, snow bunnies.
What up, Dusty? What up, Dusty? How's it going on?
What's good,
We-
man?
Look like it's
Yeah,
getting full up here.
Yeah, we had a new friend. I don't know where he went, man. He doesn't want to play anymore.
Wish he was here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you missed it.
He could have met
Kevin,
our
what
new
was your
friend.
right? What's his name? School Drool or something like that.
School
Schoon.
Drool, yeah.
Oh,
Schoon
Drool.
Drool.
Yeah.
Schoon drool.
Hey, what's up, Beth? Good to see you. Yeah. Kevin, what did you think about our new friend, Kevin?
What did I think about, bro?
Yeah, what do you think about Broski?
All right. Well, you know, sometimes it's super pause, but I be finding it hard to like put things. in
What's
words
good,
of my own.
baby?
But I do have like a 3-second clip from Kendrick Lamar
What's
that
up,
could
Pumpy?
explain that shit perfectly. You know, if you could share the screen
Okay.
real quick, that'd be great. Okay.
We'll do it. Then we'll do the El Perro. You got it ready?
Perfect. Perfect. Yes, sir.
Where is it? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So this is what I think about, bro.
Oh, is it?
Let's go.
Good day.
Nah, man, I was right
Hold
there
on.
on.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, that's not the one.
I'm going. Where's my shit? It's not coming. Oh, here it is. Oh, cancel. Okay. Let me bring it up. It won't add. Remove other media. Is there anything else up here? Oh, that fat nigga shit is. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, here it is.
Use a bitch, your almost probably.
Use a
There's
bitch.
it. Use a bitch. Perfectly
Use
said.
a bitch.
Perfectly said.
I land my plane.
Perfectly said. Yeah.
What up, Dusty?
What's going on?
What's going on, man? What's going on? What are we doing
What's
here?
up, homie? Were your ears burning today?
Me?
Yes.
Oh no, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I assume you're referring to OTW. I didn't catch that much of it. I did catch some coke
Oh,
about success.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, were you surprised? I was like, I went up there for a second, even though I was busy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful way to poke the anthill. Like,
Yeah. It's a good song though. I mean, more
it
than
is-
anything,
it's
I'm
a
not
good-
necessarily
it's a-
trying to.
that was
yeah.
maybe
But-
the incorrect way of phrasing that, but you took what was basically a kind of a humdrum restream of a stream and turned it
Exactly.
into something interesting, right? So yeah,
Exactly. I didn't think he was trying. I think he was trying to what they call it, a filibuster his way and not play it, because he was gonna play
I
it,
think so too.
and then he tried to talk about something else. And Cynthia's all, "You gonna play it?"
Your boy Snaps made that even funnier.
Yeah, that because he actually liked it, kind of.
Well, because he was just
more than
laughing at
anything, at
OTW.
first-
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, but then Snap was all, "No, you're triggered, right?"
I did get a kick out of I got a kick out of the coping about what success is afterwards or during or whatever.
Yes. I took notes.
Bruh. Shout out to Sasquatch because he was the only one that says I put I gave him a little dono and I put on there what the definition of success is. Actually, it's like everyone has their own. They were given their own, which is fine.
Mhm.
But what is the actual definition of success, El Perro? If you were to define the word success in general.
Well, it's kind of subjective in certain cases, but the objective reality is attaining one's certain goals.
That's what Webster says. Exactly what Webster said.
So in context of success, right? In context of that conversation, we could say that YouTube metrics would be a success, right? Viewers, subs, donos, those are all measures of success in this shared medium. What's not a shared medium is how OTW feels about whatever, right? It's not how much spirituality Paul has. These are not shared measures of success. So when somebody gives you a non-quantifiable definition or marker, it's like, well, okay, here you go.
Yeah,
that's what I mean when people try to set you up for their standards. That you can't do that. Those are subjective views according to one's own firsthand experiences and stuff. You can't apply that to everybody.
Right.
But
we can apply certain, and this is why for years I've been telling Paul, find any measurable metric to compete on, and I'll beat you at it. Because if it's not measurable, then there's really nothing to do there. Like, well, I've got more happiness than you. No, I've got more happiness than you.
Yeah.
Their argument was their definition of success was what we put out into the world. That we share and how it lives on. And I say that it's appeared that your success was defined by dollar signs and how successful you were on here. We kind of hit for a second on, well, we're out here really, working and providing for our family. I mentioned that you too provide for your family. So from what it all boiled down to is they don't view success the way you do. So they're going to judge you on that. But that is
then tell them to bring something measurable.
Well, what I thought I was hearing, and I put this definition too. I did another super chat form when I put platitudes, right? Because this is what I hear a lot of folks say, and even me. I'm trying to get better with this. Like, you know what platitudes are, right, guys?
Platitude. Yeah.
Excuse me. There's my weird California lexic.
Is that what that is?
That's something like that. According to Sasquatch, he had to ask the question: is English my first language, Sasquatch? I can't believe you said that, motherfucker. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so yes, I forgot how to say it, so I'll just go like this.
Platitude.
Okay, so a remark or statement, especially one with a moral content that has been used too often to be interesting or thoughtful. That's something I hear a lot on the streets of YouTube.
Yep.
Platitudes.
Yeah.
What's up, Mel?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Wolfie.
Hey, listen,
Please.
I got police stalking me and my guy. I got to get out of here.
Hey, play that clip real quick then. Play that clip real quick.
Yeah. That's right.
It's for Joe.
Joe.
Okay.
Wait, Joe.
They are literally in the bushes behind me. Go ahead. Let's see that.
Okay.
Make sure you film
That
it,
sounds
Joe.
more important.
Right, I will be filming. I think they slick with the lights out.
Oh, look at this. You hear it? I'll put it on repeat. You hear that, Joe?
Yeah. Very good.
That's a prosecuting. That's the lead prosecuting attorney down in Arizona somewhere.
I need that clip, Pero. I'm gonna need that shit.
It's on my page.
All right.
What the hell is that noise?
Right.
What the fuck is that noise?
Blow me.
It's him saying, "Blow me, blow me." All right, I gotta get out.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you, Pero. That's good.
All
I
right,
like how
Joe.
the level of
Good to
art,
see you,
the
bro.
art in the panel verse. All right, OG. The panel versus the art is being upped, man. We got the BDE, Big Dick Energy. We got this Blow Me clip. We got everything, man, going on.
Oh, we got the little dick energy too. Flo had somebody up on his panel the other day. She was explaining like this little dick energy that Orthodox guy exudes oftentimes.
Mark.
Oh, you about the other OG?
Did she aim that at an Orthodox guy?
She did.
100% for sure. Remember the
Oh
grape,
yeah,
bro?
yeah. Because right,
God
she did
damn it.
shrink his dick compared to mine.
Yes.
Hey, I
Exactly.
wanted to say this.
Go ahead, Wolfie.
Success, man, you wouldn't be shit without the people. It doesn't matter, bro, what you think of yourself or what you do. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have people watching you or buying your shit, you ain't shit.
Mm.
I assume
At
he
the
was
end of
talking to me.
No,
Are you talking
I'm
to me?
speaking in general, bro.
In general,
yeah.
I think.
I mean, I
Exactly.
agree. I agree with that.
But that's just facts, bro. You could be the best man in the world, bro, but if no one pays attention to you, nobody really gives a fuck. So you ain't shit, but really you are. You know what I'm saying?
This is. I guess there are people
I
who
mean,
are actually shadow banned, but I hear that term used a lot. Maybe
It's a cope
that's what I'm
term.
thinking of. Yeah. So number one, success. Achieve the desired aim or result. Number
Right.
two, take over a throne, office, or position.
So-
Achieve the desired aim. Okay, I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So obviously, if your aim is to, I don't know, knit the best sweater, then having a bazillion subs on YouTube is not a success in that context. But generally, when we're talking to other YouTubers on YouTube, that we can reference a similar metric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, numbers are numbers, but they are people. So you call them numbers, but they're people. You know
I'm
what
not
saying?
devaluing them. I'm not devaluing them in that process.
Yeah, but it is still some kind of success. I would agree. That's just me. I'm just saying, coming
Right.
from, I don't care about views or anything. You know what I'm saying? I just like to come up and spread my shit. You know what I mean?
You know what? Like I was talking to Buddha about this yesterday. I actually don't care about views as much as I used to. You know what I care about? There's two things I care about the most. One is having a great conversation, like this today, like we're having for sure. But I have to be real, bro. Maybe this is because of the TBD lit. Like getting donos is a range of success, a metric I use now too, because it's like points on the board, man.
It's points on the board. And it's meaningful points because it's unlike a like, which is free. Somebody who donates $1, they've got to give something. They've got to give up that $1 to give it to you.
Right.
And also,
speaking of which, since you haven't donated $1 yet, Dusty, could you give us like a little grift, a little grifter? Could you grift? Grift
Oh,
He
yeah.
gives grifts every day. Let's go. Thank you, Kevin. And
Hold on.
Kevin's the only one that donated all day. This is work scholarship for Flo right here. This counts.
Give Kev some money. I have a reputation to uphold here. If you don't donate, it's probably like lots of you support me every day. And even though I am a foundational Black American, still a white guy. And so I'm starting to wonder if the lack of donos here is because some of you might be racist. I don't personally think it is, but I still think that you should donate to Kev and NPC, whoever else is restreaming right now. I'm not. Don't take the money that you would give to me. Save that, set that aside for next time I stream. But take the other money that you were going to give to something stupid like Starbucks. Send that in.
Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah,
that was fire.
decent. That was decent. That was decent. That was decent. Hold on, let me put this nigga in check.
Oh shit, Plumpy. Cynthia. What the hell?
There we go.
Perfect. Dude, that's Osho level of of spiritual power. I'll just call it that. What's up, Cynthia, for $5?
You caught me off guard. I just got off the one of the stupidest debates I've ever been on. So,
well, thank you, Cynthia, for that. Appreciate that.
And thank you for helping me keep my reputation in check, or shining.
I was trying. I was calling Ortho, a student of yours, that they were saying you don't help anybody.
Were they saying that?
Yes, of course. I was naming off the times that you've helped people.
I didn't hear that.
Cynthia took that big energy. She brought it to OTWs. The whole big dick energy.
Which reminds me, Flo, do I look like a national socialist?
You kind of do.
He looks like the national socialist. These.
Hey, you guys be blessed. I'm out.
Bye,
Take care, bro. Appreciate you.
All right,
Thank you,
Carol.
Cynthia. Much love.
Salute, bro.
Wizard.
Thank you all. Your love has broken the curse and freed my soul. I'll never have to kill again. Really?
Oh.
And thank you, Plumpy, for the new membership. New membership, Plumpy. Appreciate you from Locksmith, Jeremy. Then.
Magnexing. Girl, we was just getting ready to get to the gay shit. Yo, can we unpack that Vegas night where y'all were in the club when y'all were hugging up on a train?
Thanks, everybody. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, very well.
Dusty just he's right there. Okay, everyone here, Wolfie, David Wayne, your setup is ridiculous. I think you might get a NPC nomination maybe for best setup. That looks good.
Nice.
I like your rack, David.
Pause.
You got me before.
That was crazy.
I heard you say it the other day.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I heard you say it the other day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Flo and Wolfie and Dave, Machine and Cynthia and Kevin and I have been meditating on this concept of growing old alone, and we were looking at some of these.
What's up, K2?
K2.
K2 and Mars and K2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
About the past.
Mm-hmm.
Which old people have all, it's all past for old people. So if you're feeling old right now.
Yeah, I am.
What's up with the demon preacher, bro?
I'm feeling.
God damn.
What? You all want donations, right?
Yeah.
Who makes more money than any of us together?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Preacher, for sure.
You call him the demon preacher?
For the preacher too.
Yes.
It worked for the preacher too.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel good.
You feel good? Yeah.
If I were sleazier, I would reinvent myself as a preacher, but I just don't know that I could do that. It's so trashy.
You're halfway there with the fucking atheist reads the Bible shit. You're halfway there, bro.
I know. I haven't done that in a minute. I'm like a third of the way there.
Yeah.
You do have morals.
What?
I do, but they're not Christian ones. They're independent of that.
What would you call them?
Have ego, right? Like I would never sell chunks of my ego off for.
It's called a not cult. It's
Right.
actually a not cult.
Actually, speaking of that, Beth, I think Beth is maybe interested in joining the cult.
What? Play that again, please.
Oh, one more time.
It's a plan. That's Dusty, huh? That's you right there, Dusty? No, it's me.
All you have to do, Jeremy, to incur a lot more persecution is buy 2 airplanes.
That's me. You see how fake that eye roll was? The eye roll?
Look at
that.
All you have to do, Jeremy, to
Look at the eye roll.
a lot more persecution is buy 2 airplanes.
I got the
So
weirdo.
fake. So fake.
You have to admire though the shameless, it's just shameless.
There is a point of admiration with this for sure, where it's like, bro,
You think so?
You don't have a problem with getting that shit off like that. And it's
You are
working
so
for
good
him.
at being you that you just don't even put it out there,
Yeah,
or don't even try to hide
give a
it.
Fuck about
I got an
being a
even worse
dirtbag.
one.
So when I look at him, the first thing I see is all his cosmetic surgery, and I know he's pleased by vanity. Vanity
Oh, yeah.
is his issues.
Is it
So his thing
vanity
is
or is it
Definitely
marketing? He's
greed.
marketing himself.
Vanity.
Yeah.
I think vanity. Look at his face.
If he was marketing himself, he would market the word. Vanity is, oh my God,
So
I
crap.
don't think I look
No, but look, I don't think you're giving it.
got
This is a business investment. If you
Mhm.
right, just like nobody's gonna want to buy a lap dance from an ugly stripper.
You'd be surprised.
I know. I knew the minute I started saying that I fucked up.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Hey, Beth, come up. You're more than you're invited to come up, as is everyone else, but
I
especially Beth.
say vanity because he's gone the market to make his appearance. He's gone the distance to alter his appearance. If it was business, if I look like that, I would then turn around and make my suits be something that stood out. I wouldn't necessarily change myself. That's why I called it vanity, because it was him.
Yeah.
But
Cynthia, like this guy. What do you got? So
you're saying though, Flo?
So he's vanity. Copeland. What do you think this preacher's vice is, or whatever?
Gluttony.
I live in the biggest house.
I think
in
they
the
have
state of
multiple.
Louisiana.
They're
I
carrying
have the
multiple
biggest
things.
house of any preacher in America.
Gloating.
I don't mean that
this and
arrogantly or pridefully. I have a name to my house, La Maison de Rêve, the house of dreams. Oh, I paid cash for the home. Well, you want to know how big it is? It's 40,000 square foot.
What?
Is that big? 40,000 square feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's disgusting.
That's the size
that
of
guy's
church.
disgusting.
Is he
Holy.
really saying that, or was that clip to make it look
No,
like
dude.
he's saying that?
Sis, that's at the pulpit.
40,000 square foot.
Yeah, that's
Bro, really he took a page out of Randy Moss's book. He like, man, this motherfucker straight cash, homie. Straight
Yeah,
cash.
right.
Boy, that's, I mean, we're really doing bad.
We got the homie in the back.
No, man.
Let's see.
Compared to like,
okay.
I just think that, we should be doing better. If that dude has a 40,000 square foot house, what's going on, audience?
Tell him.
Yeah,
You're just gonna let us. You're just gonna let us struggle.
Hold on, Flo. This is about to be
people about
NPCs. Full screen this nigga. He finna go off.
I see you in the back. I'm about to bring you up in a second. Hold on. Okay, let's go.
Griff that Griff.
So
Flo.
ugly.
Let's go.
I mean, I was just sort of thinking. It just occurred to me that these people who lie to you, not just about now, but about eternity, they lie to the very pit of your soul, and they're living in $40,000 houses. And we sit here and we try to tell you the truth. And NPC is eating out of garbage cans, and Kev has slept in a refrigerator box for the past 2 months. You just don't know about it.
3 months.
3 months. So apparently, the only conclusion I can draw is that the audience actually hurts my soul, and I know the rest of these good content creators that you want us to hurt you when all we want is for you to stop hurting us by doing
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And do you know how much trash cans are? They're like
Love them,
Aren't
$20
man.
they all
each.
I got a question.
100,000
Look, can I ask a
subs?
question? Can I ask a question to Dusty?
Well, before you hold that
Because I know
question,
you like.
hold that question real quick. I got to bring
yes.
somebody up real quick. Good friend, a new friend.
Dustin
I
at
don't
40,000
even understand how the
square
fuck
foot.
my plug talk. Pick him up in a space coupe. I don't let my plug walk. Skirt, pull up in a space. New freak had to cut my other little bitch off. 50K, you could come and book a cracker for a plug walk. Big ol' Bentley, it's a spaceship. Call me on my phone, I don't say shit. I make money when I talk. I'm a boss, take a loss.
What up, Beth? Welcome to NBC The Game Live.
Hey,
How's
Beth.
it going?
For the invite. It's good to see everybody.
No problem. Good to
What's
see
going
you.
on, sister? How you doing?
It's been a day.
It's been a day like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
Kevin, you have that question?
Yeah. It's a real quick one. So, bro, after we watched that little bullshit from the preacher, whatever that came in, because you was saying like, man, I want to like do the preacher grift or whatever that came up. I got some morals and shit. Is it like less moral? Like, cause I feel like it's less moral for you not to be grifting because these niggas are grifting and still like perpetuating the lie though. They still continue to pimp the people. So would it be easier or not easier? Would it be more moral for you to like pimp that pimp? You know what I mean? But also tell the truth at the same time.
Let's have this talk. This is an interesting point you bring up.
Come on.
So I could make the case that
Dr. Nikita.
Yes, you could make that case, right? That assumes that I would be less corrosive than the people in place. But however, I think what gets forgotten a lot is that like the number one moral priority for any of us really, and I'll put it on the men, at least on panel, because I'm sort of like that. We should be, our first prerogative should be to support our families, right? So if we're not doing that job and we're just sitting on here trying to pretend like it's a virtue for us to be wasting time hanging out with homies online at the expense of taking care of our business and ourselves and our family, that's complete bullshit. So I just got lost on my own tangent.
What up, Mandy? Dr. Nikita.
Somebody pick up where I left off.
Would it be more moral for you to pimp the whole little religion thing, but also at the same time be giving people the truth, or just for these motherfuckers just not pimping religion in general and not telling nobody the truth?
I think those are mutually exclusive.
Well, what I would say is, do you think those preachers are giving you the truth?
No, I don't at all. I don't believe that they think so either.
No, they know they're not. They absolutely know they're not. And even when they're doing all the scripting and they're building these huge, beautiful churches and stuff, it's completely against the faith that they claim to represent.
Yep.
So,
The decadence, the money, the suits, all the stuff Jesus preached about. Basically, everything
plastic
you
surgery.
see.
It's
Well, look, we got to ask.
Like you said,
we need two planes.
We got to ask, like, what is really being bought and sold here? Because I don't believe that it's spirituality or faith. What I think it is it's there's a bit of prestige and adherence to a social, to a community, right? You're part of this group, right? That's my church, right? My parents go to a church in town in Kansas City area here that has the biggest stained glass window on earth, I believe. That motherfucker's massive, but that's what the congregation wants because it's a vanity piece. So I think that to a large degree, these preachers, and especially local churches, probably more than televangelists, but they're selling inclusion, they're selling community, right? They're selling prestige. So what are televangelists buying and selling, I guess would be the question. I haven't really thought about it much.
even with like, having that vanity aspect of it, that's even completely heretical to what the faith is that they are claiming to represent.
Sure.
And these guys,
I bet they don't.
they collect this money and they say that they're helping the poor, but you don't see that shit. You know, handing out PB&Ks on the corner to the homeless is not helping the poor. And most often they don't even help their own congregations.
Right. But the question is, what's being
Wait.
here? When somebody hands over dollars, what are they getting in return for it? And I don't actually think
This goes back to a really old way where when
I would
the
say
temple was
nothing.
first destroyed, it turned into this thing of like you could go and pay once a year these tithings, and it would pay for the sins of your household for the whole year, right? That's where it started. And that's where it continues. Is what it is people are being told that they're paying for their sins and buying their salvation.
Okay, that's one thing. But Wolfie, they're not getting nothing because people wouldn't give over money for nothing. They're getting something. Is it feeling good? Because feeling like
that's what church is about. The feeling. It's a feeling.
And they think this money is also going to help the poor, but it's not. Instead, it's buying.
I don't think that's what they're buying. I don't think that's what they're getting out of it. That when the individual makes the decision to part with their dollar, I don't think that I think what they're wanting is the feel good. They're not right.
They're buying morality. It makes it more moral to give because that giving is supposed to do specific things, even though in reality it doesn't. And what happens is, especially with these guys on TV, you send in your money and they send you a little prayer card that says, "We are praying for you." And it's ridiculous. I hate it.
You've sent in money before, haven't you?
No.
It's called being tricked into position, bro.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Hold on, let Cynthia get this up real quick. Hold on.
I agree. As someone that's well aware of the truth,
guys, hold on.
We're doing.
You're getting tricked, bro.
Hold on, guys. One second. Cynthia, what were you saying? You were going to address the thing about how the churches don't help.
Yeah. So as someone who does go to church on a regular basis, I also do agree that there are churches out there that are bad. But as someone who studied the Bible, has learned that my discernment is able to tell me if this is a good church, if this is not a good church. The churches that y'all speak about with the stained glass are churches. Like, honey, I be thinking the people on the second floor are going to fall through the ceiling any minute. And as far as like going out, and we really don't go out and help people, I know for a fact we do. And I know for a fact for the money. And I agree. I don't think every church is like this. Again, I have a very, very small church, but it is a very diverse church. And it's a church that is also speaks 3 languages and does go out into the community. And I hate that.
So do you contribute, Cynthia, like weekly on Sundays?
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. And it's not to feel good. It truly just feels like the right thing to do. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do, because
you do the same argument with these people giving money to these big churches.
What up, Flame? Oh, we got to talk, homie. We got to.
You're supposed to. I hear you, Wolfie, but you're supposed to give. Giving is good, guys.
When it comes to business and anything that's successful, a friend of mine the other day told me, he said, I don't know what it was, but someone was around and said, yeah, because money can't buy happiness. And he turned around and he said, no, money does buy happiness. You just got to give it away. That made all the sense in the world to me, because it's the truth.
Yeah, one way to give it money is to give a donation. They're always welcome. And shout out to Dr. Nakia. Welcome to my broadcast. My name is MPC.
And
you can call me Gabriel.
Hello, how are you? Can you hear me?
White American on the panel now.
Good, how are you?
What's up, doctor?
And just because I give money, when I give money, it's not always through the church. It could also be somebody in my community that is in need of it. And if I have it and I've been blessed to give it, I definitely do that. It's not to feel good. I know everybody's like, oh, she's doing it to feel good. Like, I can tell you the difference in my life when I tithe and the difference in my life when I don't.
I think we're saying the same. Like, it's yeah, I agree. The generosity begets generosity, right? That's my mantra. You can feel good about something and it doesn't negate from the good it does. Because I don't actually believe that you can cleanly slice what's self-serving versus what's altruistic. Neither of those things carves out cleanly, because we're too intertwined. So everything will be some degree of both.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, is it's like giving to a family that you know is in need. that's awesome because it's going right from you to where it's needed. When you put someone in the middle, you have to trust that they have the integrity to not put 10% in their pocket or to not, think that
10%. You'd be lucky if you get 10%.
Or to think that, you might want it to go to somebody specific and be like, here, give this to them. And that individual could be like, well, I think I know someplace better to put it. So I'm not saying all churches are that way, but the vast majority, especially when it comes to these big churches, that's, it's not going to the right place. And
there's big business in doing and do-gooding, right? That's where a lot of tax dollars go. Do you know how much money? Look, this is the next grift I'm actually kind of working on in the back of my mind. The Fed or the lawsuits for the companies that started the opioid epidemic. Listen to me. These companies will be paying out billions of dollars over 20 years that the government disperses to local governments or nonprofits in order to what? Distribute pamphlets about fucking fentanyl, right?
And nonprofit is a scam. We all know that. I hope you know that
it's a scam, but it's a business part. It's a big part of our ecosystem.
No, exactly.
Just because it's a nonprofit doesn't mean that somebody isn't getting paid.
Exactly. That could be us profiting. That's what I'm saying.
100%. No, I hear what you're saying, Flo. For sure.
It's not like if somebody doesn't do these programs, they're not going to return the tax money or the lawsuit money.
No, hell no.
There's
That's
nothing
wrong.
wrong.
They're not even going to account for every penny. They never do.
Yeah, well, what I was just trying to say, like, I wasn't hating on churches, dude. There's great small churches in small towns. But what I was saying is what you were saying with big churches about people giving money. What's the difference? It's the belief. People have belief systems. You think their belief system's wrong. You think you're right. You think you're right. I'm wrong. Like, you know what I mean? It's all about belief. And that's why I kind of agree with Paul with some of the shit. It's all about experience, bro. Especially living in the streets, right from wrong, what to do and things of that nature. And the people that are coming around. But that's just the way I live my life. But I don't live my life like you guys do. So I don't know how you guys live. It's totally different. You know what I mean? We live in different walks of life, different levels. You know what I mean?
But see, when you talk and of course we could all be mistaken, but when I listen to you just now, not always just now though, I believe that you believe what you're telling me. What the difference is when I listen to one of these sleazy televangelists or sleazy YouTubers like Paul, I don't believe that they believe what they're telling me.
Do you think that narcissism does make them believe that? Is like, because I see the narcissism in the television, those guys and the Paul, and I think that their narcissism, they really believe this. Like they believe it.
Yeah. So real quick. Skundro. I skipped your chat. I mean, if you want me to read it for sure, just leave a dono. I'll definitely see it. It's nice and bright. Go ahead, Beth.
They have faces.
Some of it, they do believe, but then they take what they do believe and they always are going to inflate it to something that's way bigger, right? It's like the faith healers.
Ego.
They will intentionally stage people in order to like give this perception that they can heal with their hands and shit. And then they take advantage of people who really are, like desperately seeking some kind of healing and will give them everything they have in their pockets in order to get it. And really they're just getting robbed. But if you ask that person, they'll tell you, oh no, I believe I can heal them. Do they really actually though?
Hey, you got to be careful what you do. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
It requires your own faith. It requires your own faith as far as like the technicalities of that go. It's like when you send money to a pastor thinking it's going to go for one thing, but it goes for like his own benefit. If you believe in God, I believe the God that I believe in sees that you made that gesture, and regardless, you're going to receive, or sometimes you still grind harder. I don't know, but yeah, as far as the spiritual side of that goes, I think it's still good currency.
Here's the thing, though, like with people making metaphysical claims like afterlife, God, whatever, this, that, like,
yeah,
that they know if I saw a burning bush and it talked to me, well, I know that you didn't see that. So the behavior or the implication that you should take what I say as if it happened to you is fundamentally deceptive.
Yeah.
So I don't actually think that anybody can take that job and not at least at very best be lying to themselves.
I understand what you're saying, bro, and I'm not saying Paul's a fraud or anything, or he's lying.
Oh, I wasn't
have
even
no
talking about
idea.
him
I
there.
don't know this man. I listen to him online. That's about it, bro. And
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of what he's saying is true. But I mean, shit. Anybody
What
can
I
say
just
stuff
said
that
was not. It actually didn't apply to Paul at all. That was
I
specifically
know,
about the
but I
preacher.
wanted to
Thing
say
for me,
that.
I don't know
I
Okay.
who
just
Paul
wanted to say
is.
that. I'm not shitting on the guy, dude. I don't know the
I
man.
got you.
You know what I mean? I listened to him for 3 years. I listened to you. I've talked shit in the chat to you before. Like I know, I know you guys. And when I step back, I have to take a break and step back and realize, this is a bunch of F shit. You know what I mean? Let's just take a step back. I don't even know these guys, and I'm over here, arguing with people in the chats. This is a me problem. You know what I mean? I'm like, I gotta get away. So now I come back, and it's like I just see things through a different eyeglass. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean? It's sometimes what people say can really, when you're in dark times, they can really end. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to step away. So I'm not saying that's Paul. I'm just saying everything that I listen to sometimes will mix your mind up, and you just got to step back. But that's just me.
Yeah. Hey Kevin, could you help me read this?
Yeah, no problem. I'm
Please.
gonna read it as is, and then I'm gonna give a caveat right after that.
Okay.
If Fent be a up like Coke, Porter Dusty would be Al in. So you're gonna have to send a $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Stop
no
cutting
shit.
corners.
Is this what that is? This is that bro.
Bastard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice try,
That
fool.
broke writing.
I appreciate the donations.
Better luck next time,
SD.
nerd.
Wow.
Donations. 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 Gifts. Gifts.
Hold
Yeah,
on. Like,
thank you for
I
that.
mean, can we donate to Scoon? Because I feel like if you have that much to say and that few dollars at your disposal, like we need to be sending you money. How can we send you some money, Scoon?
I've seen that's true. I've seen a lot of stuff on this panelverse stuff, but that's the first. He's being very frugal with his wording. Yeah.
I need some sad music, bro. I need some sad music.
Oh, you need some sad music? Okay.
Yeah, I need some
There
sad
we go.
music. All right, for sure.
Hey, that was our new friend Flo. We're talking about you missed.
Oh, that's the new friend.
Yeah.
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 Can you hear the
All right,
music?
well,
I can't hear it.
Yeah, there we go.
You can hear
Flow,
it?
Stag team this. For only
Yeah.
39 cents a day, you too can help Scoondra be able to support the grift on much appreciated streams like NPC the Game. But unfortunately, this albino from the hills and mountains of the Caucasus Mountains still remains broke and without fire. So again, running 39 cents a day, you too may be able to help support Scoondra. Get his narrative off for more than $2 at a time. Dusty, to you, my friend.
Thank you, Kev. That was beautiful.
Well done.
Look, I don't know who this guy is, but he's obviously destitute, and he's out there in the what month is it? He's out there in the hot and the heat, sucking dick behind dumpsters.
Oh shit!
Instead of buying a blowjob,
Oh, yes.
buy the satisfaction you get, different kind of satisfaction from knowing that you helped somebody who was so destitute that even that they couldn't even lob an insult at somebody without it hurting them in reverse.
Yes.
So donate $1, donate $5. Let's really lift this man up out of kill the music. Let's really lift this loser. Let's really lift this blowjob bandit up out of poverty. Donate $20. I'll give none of it to him, but you will still get to feel better about your contribution to this blowjob bandit's life.
Praise God.
Thank you.
Man, well,
This
people.
guy is
That's a
50
good
lug
team.
nuts shy of a survivable road trip. Help him out.
Let us raise the hands of Flow State and Marathon Kev to the contributions of the future. Raise the hand, Flo. God damn it.
We'll
Hello,
get a
Flo.
clap.
Hello, Flo.
Flo.
Oh
What?
my
Okay,
God.
sorry, I'm distracted. There's like a fight going on in my chat, and I'm distracted.
Okay.
No worries. Okay.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Let the hands of
Thank
the
you, Kev.
Panaverse heal you.
So a lot of people have been coming at you just like off the rip. Like
A lot of
just
people have been coming to me as well, though, so I'll take the good with the bad.
like that guy Richard Ramirez the other day.
Oh yeah,
The
Night
serial
Stalker?
killer?
You're the Night
That's what I
Stalker?
thought, Kev. I was like, wait.
I'm
somebody's
out of here.
using that?
Yo, you got real ones on your.
That's not a
I'm out.
flex.
No, for real.
Not a flex.
Here, yeah, I'll show you.
Oof.
But I mean, at least he didn't let one loose. Unlike Tom, who's teamed up with Paul, actually.
And I swear on this panel verse. He swears he's supposed to be godly and he swears on the panel verse. Gosh. That's
Well,
weird.
he did. So it was funny. One time I caught him because he's adamantly a Glober and adamantly Christian, and he was on. I don't remember whose panel it was. I think it was HDMI head motherfucker Steve. I think it was his panel, but he said, he basically said these are two things, and that are right, and people are wrong about them, and God damn it, he didn't say GD. I did, but he said, I will prove to everybody that at least the globe Earth, I'll change their mind at least about globe Earth because that's true. I went, what?
Well,
So are you saying that that Christianity is not true? No, I'm not saying that. Okay. Sounds like you accidentally said that.
What do you think the Bible says the earth is flat?
No, I wasn't taking a position on it. I was just because Tom, claimed these two things, but then when he was going into which one he's going to harp on, it was the globe, and the reasoning he gave is because that one's true, so it betrayed his. I don't have any. You can
even spell it.
But I don't think that the Bible. I know that people reference like the four corners of the earth or whatever. I don't know that I believe that there's a lot of Bible cosmology going on.
If anything, that should throw off a lot of stuff.
That
Square Earth, come on now.
I don't know if I know square. But
Yeah, the four corners, like this Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, and whatever the fuck the throwaway state is. Like,
I think there's a
of the
don't.
earth. That's
I
crazy.
truly believe that, but that's just
you gotta
me,
play
man.
this.
That's just my opinion.
I got the link.
Oh, I was just showing you what she was referring to.
The Night Stalker or something like that.
He looks like he looks like Richard
Are you
Ramirez.
thinking about Tommy, the one that drops the N bomb all the time?
That's yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God, that
No,
guy
he
is something else.
he does not get play on this channel.
Oh, that's not who.
Ugly ass long face.
Yeah,
That
that
long
guy's
ass face.
I know why I hate on Tommy. Why do you hate on Tommy?
He looks like Ernest P. Worrell.
Because I was his moderator, and did you know that? I was his moderator,
Mm-mm.
and he kicked me off. No, because he's a fucking jerk. That's why.
He is a jerk.
Yeah,
he's a jerk, man. I heard Talcott saying, "Tommy, you're such a genius." Well, we never get to see it because he's always a fucking piece of shit, acting like a piece of shit, man. Yeah. That's my wrong speak for the day.
If you have cheap labor is an input to products. They work in a whole ton of industries doing jobs that Americans don't want for cheaper than Americans would. That ripples through to all of us.
Doesn't that drive pay down?
Huh?
Doesn't that drive pay down though?
You mean that guy that wanna be Theo Vaughn on the bottom? Richard Ramirez? Which guy are you talking about, Powder?
The guy on the left.
Oh, that's
bottom left, Mikkel.
I thought that was like Theo Vaughn's
Oh my God.
extra chromosome
Yeah.
brother or something.
Oh, bro, this shit is crazy. This
It
shit is
does
funny.
make pay more competitive, yeah. In certain industries, like I worked in concrete for years, and
look at his mouth.
there was still not as many concrete workers as the demand for them, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
that is his job security. That's a good thing. But they,
with the deportations and stuff, what they're doing. He said that he wanted to keep the laborers, like the field workers and the hotel workers and all.
Yeah, but that's what they always say. They always say, "Oh, we're on. This law is only going after this person or this group, right?" That's just how they.
Why is he yelling? He needs to get a mic first of all. What is it?
Oh, this guy, the powder.
Yeah,
he's screaming it. Awesome.
This guy, powder dusting.
Suck my Mikhail, suck my.
Hey, powder dusting.
Hey, Mikhail, cry about it.
Shut your
Cry about it.
dog. What the?
What the fuck, man? Why are you so angry, dude?
Hey, buddy.
What in your ass?
Hey,
Marathon Camp, can you translate for us, please? What the hell was all that?
Yeah, no problem. It sounded like something along the lines of "Shut your bitch ass up."
Okay.
Rebel.
Looking like Cletus, the slack-jaw yoke panelist, right there.
He does look like Richard Ramirez in
out.
the shower.
Yeah,
brother, like a bingo dauber that just like.
Boy, he really got
your bitch ass up
by a Mexican, didn't he?
He knows you.
Am I missing something?
I've never seen that in my life.
Explain the rules to him, Skywalker.
Hold up.
What?
So,
I seen him before, like talking to Grace Thorpe, I think, like a year ago or something like that.
Mikhail, what's popping? What's going on?
Hold up, Mikhail.
Really angry.
Hold up. First of all, we welcome everybody over here.
Look at him.
He's muted. And what the hell did you do to him?
Like goddamn Simpsons character.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Cletus.
Go off, Queen.
So.
Oh my God! Right, the go off Queen.
He's still talking.
Yeah,
I have no idea what's going on, bro. No idea what's going on right now.
I've never seen that dude before.
He thought he dropped something big.
He's back insane asylum.
He looks like the first person in his family to walk a wreck.
In the back, crazy and shit.
He looks like somebody who would support illegal immigration, honestly, but I guess they took our job. Somebody took his job, I bet.
They took our job.
No, and this shit is so perfect. Pause it real quick. Pause.
Right for you. I thought you knew him.
I'll tell you how he looks like.
No,
I thought this shit that he just
What's up, Kev?
Hey, pause this shit real quick. There you go. Look at Bill. Like Bill's t-shirt is perfect, bro. You find this shit offensive?
Yeah. It's like Chuck's cousin, Bill from Arkansas.
For real.
Not the Chuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit!
I don't even know. There was a lead up to this though. Before this little clip that Flo has up, there was like a little lead up. I think Flo said was something about.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think before we do the lead up, maybe we got to go here first. This is who he reminds me of, guys. That's how it reminds me of.
Right though. That's what that motherfucker looked like.
Accurate.
Jaw, like underbite going crazy.
Crazy. Yeah. Hey, on that note, I'm. Where you guys going? You're already streaming. I think Dusty's streaming. Kevin's streaming. You guys good if I pimp off?
What do you mean pimp off?
Well,
I mean, are you the host stream?
Whatever you want, brother.
Of course you're the host, man.
Okay. So if you're the host stream, then give me a second to set up a redirect.
I was gonna say, are you going live, Flo? Otherwise, I got one set up in case one of you niggas is not going live.
No. Where do we put these people? Where do we put these little wonderful adult children's? Let's see.
Betty Bounce.
What's up, Mike?
Set it up.
Yeah. We got. If Flo's gonna go live, then I'll you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we could do a redirect.
Is Flo gonna go live?
As we wait.
Yeah, he is live.
Sorry, I had my mixer on.
And engage more profoundly with one's own thoughts.
Are you going live, Flo, or no? Live or again with a different topic, or?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are? Okay, perfect.
NBC, appreciate you having me on, bro.
Thank you, Wolfie. Always a pleasure, brother.
Absolutely, man.
Great build.
Yeah, NPC, thank you for the invite up, for sure.
You're very welcome, Beth. You're very welcome. Thank you for gracing our panel.
Nice seeing you, sister, or nice meeting you, or whatever the case may be.
Very nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Likewise,
And nice
God
meeting
bless.
you guys as
Yeah,
well.
for sure. And David Wayne,
All
thanks
right,
again for being a fucking pimp. Shit right there.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Love
and
it.
thank you. I
And
appreciate
and thank you, Cynthia, from being with me the whole night. No pause.
That's awesome.
No pause. Kevin,
W, sister.
my brother, your voice started getting shaky on that last. I never heard it get that shaky. That was funny.
On which one?
When you're giving your preacher.
Oh yeah. I got a
it
couple
got
of,
very
you know what I
shaky.
mean? I'll be doing the
There's
voices or
Wolfie.
whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
there's a time and a place for everything, even for a
Yes,
bitch
sir.
ass nigga voice. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, I appreciate you having me up, bro. You know,
Hey,
it was
thanks a lot,
dope
man.
actually. Before all these degenerates graced the goddamn panel, we actually were having like an intellectual conversation. You know, I'm cool with the
it was very
fuckery, but I
intellectual.
actually enjoy the intellectual shit too.
Hey, it got deep.
Yeah.
It got
But God
deep.
bless y'all. I'll pray for y'all. I will not support your church of choice, though. That's what I won't do. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna dip out of
No,
here.
God bless. Thank you, NPC. Salute everybody.
Thanks,
See y'all
Kevin.
in Florida.
Thanks, big bro.
Yes, sir.
See you,
All right,
bro.
Beth. Have a good evening.
I'll catch you later.
Catch you later. And then there was a couple of us, Dusty and David Wayne and Wolfie and NPC. Are you ready, Dusty? How do we do this?
Well, almost. Let's see. It's loading. It's loading. Okay. All right, and it exists now.
David Wayne, are you going to start streaming from your anytime soon?
I don't know. Not yet. I kind of did a couple little video game things, but I privated everything. I'm just going to save the funny stuff. But nah, not yet.
If you ever do it, man, let me know, man, because I would think that would be cool spot. Another cool spot we can.
I love it. This entire orbit, like I say it a lot, but yeah, this entire orbit. I just got to get up to par. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you're on your way, man. Definitely.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah.
And it's always good to see you, NPC.
Always a pleasure,
Sir
man.
Ruler. Sir Ruler Flow. I will see you soon.
Right
the Hierophant. Hey, we're gonna my friend Landry, Modern Man Gone, he's making tarot cards, a lot of the Panelverse characters, and I would think that would you want the Hierophant as the Pope?
I don't know what a Hierophant is.
This is the Hierophant, this tarot card. Let me show you before we go real quick. It's you, brother. You already have that. The whole swag on it.
I mean, is a Hierophant like is it like a Charizard?
It's not a fat guy. It's this card. It's a tarot card, dude. Like, let me show you. It's pretty awesome. It goes definitely with your aesthetic. But he's making them like hella fly. The aesthetics are off the chain, his cards. This is the Hierophant tarot card. You see? Can you see it?
Oh, hell yeah, that looks good.
But your version of it, like that'd be cool, I think, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
What is that? I guess each tarot card isn't really good or bad, right? They're all kind of supposed to be.
I would say though, like, I don't think even death, they say it's not bad, but who wants to be that one really, right? Death, right?
Yeah. The last
good.
time I had my ex-wife drew a card for me, like last time I saw her or something, just randomly. She's like, "Let me draw a card." I was like, "No." She pulled it. The devil card.
The devil card. That's the prince of this realm that uses his tools to take the people's attention. So it's not. I mean, if you swing it in a righteous way, I guess not so bad.
Swing it to the left. Swing it to the right.
That's it. I heard you had like a junk off. You and Hormaxer. You could see.
He wanted to.
Yeah.
He tried to get me to go to Discord, like, and pull our dicks out. This is not the first time that he's made that request of me, by the way, either. I just don't. At this point, I don't believe that it. I think he just wants to see my dick.
I think that's what it is too. I think he's actually literally, he's doubled down, and he's already said he's bisexual already. But lately, I think he's going full the other side, the other way. So, just want you to be aware of that. if you're ever alone with them.
Well, luckily we're protected by the internet. Hey, I've got a new stream up and running. My audience will redirect over there. NPC, if you want to, you're welcome to come over as always. And
thanks, bro.
Thank you for having me.
All right, take care, Pope. Dusty.
Remove that.
Peace. He said, All right, everybody. Oh, Joe in the house, man. I was so surprised how young old Joe looks, actually. So peace out to Markella. Thank you. Yeah, shout out for Ben, right? Ben, my son, who this channel's for. You can check it out when he's older to look at all the interesting people his daddy was hanging with at the time. So this has been NPC The Game Live. Shout out to Shadow Buddha, the producer. Marathon Kev, what's up? Cynthia, appreciate you. Riding shotgun the whole time. This has been The Truth About Ending Up Alone. What is your legacy? Nietzsche in The Art of Being Alone. Be good to each other, everybody. And what else? Do I have anything else on the docket? As we grow old. Let me see. So, yeah. So, everyone, thanks for coming by. And in the comments of this video, I don't get too many comments in the video. I mean, I'm going to ask you, are you afraid of getting old, or are you embracing it? What's one thing you want to carry into your elderly years? So until next time, take care of your body, protect your joy, and keep evolving. And we're not just getting older, we're getting closer to your true self. Peace and donate. We'll see you next time. NPC The Game Live. Shout out to Ben Real, my brother, who made this wonderful video and song. Know thyself. Peace. I love you, Ben.
Who am I? What are my strengths and my weaknesses? When would the seat be obsolete and all my people live? Where does whatever God you call upon reside at? Why do this kick coincide with the hi-hat? How do the disenfranchised get their lives back? Who is hacking when them knives stab our back? What it is, what it was, what it looked like. When will we see the inefficiency of hood life? Where is heaven, where is hell, where are you now? Why would you slumber on this wondrous new sound? How are you and how your folks doing? Who is viewing through the inner eye and viewing truth in place of ruin? What is you doing, dude? When is enough enough? Where is the sense in that? Why is you stuck like Chuck? How do you transcend smoother than a lamb's skin? Who is the being in that so-called man's skin? What define a man's kin? What do family mean? When's a house not a home? Where can man lean? Why you think they took the time to mix up the scripture? How you hold the missing puzzle piece but miss the bigger picture? Who you call a nigga? What do you think I am? When will my blood be avenged? Where's my land? Why can't you understand? How can I make it plain? So many questions in life, the answers say the same. Who am I? What are my strengths and my weaknesses? When would the seat be obsolete and all my people live? Where does whatever God you call upon reside at? Why do this kick coincide with the hi-hat? How do the disenfranchised get their lives back? Who will realize that these rhymes is a mind hack? What if everything you thought you knew was a lie? When do the truth apply? Where is your spook in the sky while I'm fly? How I got juice like GQ on the roof? Who should you throw the deuces to and put that snake underfoot? Ask yourself what really matters. When's it time to mind? Where in life do ego shadow? Why you fighting blind? How you forever line stepping yet you soft when you cross it? Who's adept enough to earn a degree? Learning from losses. What kind of boss ain't got an office when they walk it like they talk it? Where's the cake at and why your repertoire all frosting? How you gain the will to tame the body and brain? Who understands your pain? What do you do to maintain, man? Where is your head at? Why is it stuck there? How do my rhyme book cook but the cuts red? Who is truly showing and proving? What's the mathematics? When's the world end? Where you get them bad habits? How do I make an intercession free you from the flame? So many questions in life, the answers stay the same. Who am I? What are my strengths and my weaknesses? When will the seat be obsolete and all my people live? Where does whatever God you call upon reside at? Why do this kick coincide with the hi-hat? How do the disenfranchised get their lives back? Who is the people pimping, profiting from crime raps? What's the point of that illiterate, auto-tune gibberish? When will we throw up a fist because we sick of it? Where is the love? Why you do me like that? How do I come up with these mind-bending cinema tracks? How do I come up with these mind-bending cinema tracks?